go. Yo, Shamsa with the California smash. Thank you so much, Shamsa. Starting off the stream hot. Shamsa with the 30. Shamsa, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for the support, though. I appreciate that. Hopefully everything's okay over in your neck of the woods on the other side of the world. Shamsa, thank you for the 30. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hi, Shamsa. Thank you for the 30 once again. Becoming the Hokage-S. The Eternal Hokage. I think Shamsa's just like the Eternal Hokage. It does not matter. Shamsa's always the Hokage-S of the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for the 30, though, Shamsa. I appreciate that. Guys, give some love, respect, and emotes to Shamsa. Starting off the stream hot, like I said, with that 30. Let's go ahead and get your name up on the board immediately before I forget. And shout outs to everybody here. We are going to have a fantastic show today. We've got so much gaming news that dropped on Friday. It's insane, and that's good. You want to see, you know, good gaming news, and I'm excited to talk about this stuff, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. But before we do that, guys, we got some housekeeping to do. Shout outs to everybody who watched the video this morning. We had we did have what's it called? We had nearly 4K people watch my video this morning on you know, what was it? Destroy All Humans coming to the Switch and No More Heroes 3. So that's probably one of the better videos in terms of just like a simple news video. In terms of No More Heroes stuff. Usually you guys don't watch that much. So, excuse me. So yeah, man. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that. Also, we have a new video tomorrow. I think, like I said, I'm talking about like the whole fitness video. That's coming, guys, but I'm probably gonna need another couple days to get that done, just because it's in shambles right now. So I still have to do a few things. I really wanted to get out a new Black Keely segment tomorrow morning. It's been a while, and I've been telling you guys that I'm gonna do one forever, and I finally got some good material to do one. So I'm thinking, I'm not even thinking, I'm gonna do a Black Keely segment for tomorrow morning. So look out for that. If I can get it recorded, it'll be up. If I can't, then it'll just be like a regular news segment. So that's that. All right, next up, we're gonna talk about Elite Ninja stuff. So guys, we are at 294 Elite Ninja. This is the home stretch. This is what we need. We need to get to 300 today, this weekend. Remember, if we get to 300 Elite Ninja or Elite members, we're gonna call them Elite members, we will have the brand new OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time, Black Fei Long. So I've never told you guys this story. I think it's pretty good. It might not be the best story, but I still think it's pretty good. I think it's funny. It wasn't funny at the time, but I do think that it's funny. So we will talk about that story, the Black Fei Long story. So that should be fun. Remember, guys, if you want to become a member, that gets you access to our private Discord to play games with me and against me. It also gets you into our tournaments that we run here. We have Mario Kart, we have Super Smash Brothers, and we will have more. Also gets into our Monster Hunter gameplay and anything else that we do. So shout outs. Hey you, I want to shake your hand. Thank you so much, Mr. Tommy Raiku, with the $3. And he says, no more Taco Bell for me. Hiya, OJ and Village. Yeah, Taco Bell. It kills your toilet and it kills your stomach. It kills the midsection, man. You'll be definitely, depending on what you eat. If you just have like a taco or two every now and then you're okay. But people will be getting super unhealthy stuff from Taco Bell. So yeah, it happens, man. But yeah, Tommy, that video is coming for you though, man. I've got a video lined up. Maybe I'll get it out Sunday. I'm trying to do like funny stuff or different stuff on the weekends. So yeah. But shout outs to Tommy Riker. Thank you for the $3. Shout outs to Shamsa. Thank you for the big 3-0. Appreciate you guys supporting the Elite Ninja Village. Keep it up for sure. Appreciate you guys. It really does help out. And yeah. So yeah, let's get this new Elite Ninjas going. And let's see if we can get to 300 today. If we can. Or by the end of this weekend. I really want to get to 300. Just so we can kind of hit that 320 something goal. Get past that. And then we can kind of move towards how we get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Which is going to be tough as hell. But I'm going to try it. I'm thinking about doing like Elite Ninja Sundays as well. Where we just do like all Elite Ninja stuff on Sundays. Like every like once or twice a month. Elite Ninja Sundays. And then I'll take Monday off instead or something like that. But we'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and get into more shout outs. So if you're here in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy. Oh, and by the way, link in the description. I forgot to finish this. Link in the description to become a member. If you don't see the join button right by the subscribe button, if you don't see that, just click the link in the description and it should be there as well. For us to become a member So yeah, we have, like I said, new dollar membership, so it's only $1 as well. We did lower the price, so you pretty much get all the base benefits and everything, all the emotes and all that for $1. So yeah, join up if you can. All right, so let's go and get into shoutouts. Shamsa's here, EV445, otherwise known as that. So let's go and get into some more topics. Dior Wilson is here. Chris Gamer ST is here. Kyodai is here. What's up, Kyodai? Welcome to the stream, man. Tommy Raiku once again. Jacob, what's good, man? Shoutouts. Yeah, I heard about the news, but we're not going to be talking about that here, though. Yeah, I did hear about that, but we're not going to talk about it here. Yo, Fairy Tiger! With the sexy! Yo, let me tell you something right now. Yo, Fairy Tiger. Shoutouts to still being awake, but yo, Fairy Tiger. That was the Pokemon Company last night when they looked up why Squirtle was trending. I don't know if you guys looked up yesterday why Squirtle was trending, but that was the Pokemon Company when they started seeing the images. Just who's the Junichi Matsuda? Oh, nani? Squirtle trending? Okay, let me take a look. No, oh, nani? Definitely got the nosebleed last night. Yo, shout out to my man Fairy Tiger. And he says, need some Fire Emblem music. All right, man, I got you. Fire Emblem music. Which one? From which Fire Emblem, though? There's a lot of Fire Emblems. How about we just start from the Super Smash Brothers soundtrack? Yo, shout outs to Fairy Tiger. You guys give the co-captain of the Viking Nation some huge love, and I'm sorry I can't stream for you more, Fairy Tiger, in terms of the time, but at least he made it out today, and tomorrow we're gonna have an early stream as well. So remember, guys, Fridays and Saturdays we do stream earlier for the Viking Nation as well. So and for the international peeps, shout outs to Fairy Tiger. That does make you the top stream ninja and stream Hokage. Shout outs to that sexy jutsu notification is always funny as heck to see. That $69 donation triggers that sexy jutsu. So shout out to my man Fairy Tiger. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that sexy jutsu. I don't see enough of those emotes in the chat, the sexy jutsu emotes. Let's go, baby. Let's use it. All right, shout outs to Fairy Tiger, though. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Can I do a reaction to my videos? Maybe at some point. Maybe when we hit like 500 Elite Ninja, I'll react to some of my old videos. How about that? Misha Goldman, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Extensive game reviews, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to Fairy Tiger, Tommy Raiku, Shamsa. Thank you guys for the support, seriously. Gunmetal Otaku was here. Minato Mario. Shinru with the buddy in the chat. Yo, Shinru with the $10 coming through like Madra. And he says Sonic Colors Remaster. I'll take it. Last of Us Remake. Guess no Legend of Dragoon Remake. Rip to OJ's dream game. LOL. Play something from Persona Strikers. Yeah, man. It is what it is. We'll talk about that soon. We're kind of freestyling on this Friday. Man, I'm glad I didn't buy the last limited run games released for No More Heroes. Yeah. Well, we don't know if that $1 trillion edition is coming to the West yet, so we don't know about it. Casual One, what's good? Misha, Gunmetal, Bead Queen, my girl is here. Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to you guys. Yo, thank you for the support early, man. Goodness gracious. We got already 5 donos already. Thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for keeping it up as well. Really does help out on the channel. Let's see here. Kieran Buckley with the $5 or 5 British pounds says, yo, OJ, Neo the World Ends With You is looking great. So can you play anything from 20? Yes, I can. I definitely will get that going for you. Thank you for the $5. Mr. Kieran Buckley, appreciate the support, man. Pretty much every week you're supporting whenever you can, man. So thank you for that. Seriously. Anthony Albert, what's up, man? I heard you had a bad day so far. What's going on, man? You good? Oh, you don't have to tell us because we don't need to get into your personal life. But hopefully you feeling better, bro. Just, you know what I always do, man? Whenever I'm not feeling so good, I exercise. That's one thing. But I also just think about, think about the bright side. There's always a bright side to everything, you know? So think about the bright side. And I know that's cliche, but really, you really do got to do that, man. You know, so that's what I do. Like, I wasn't feeling well earlier today, guys, to be honest. I was actually kind of feeling down in the dumps. It's just been tough, not being able to have my wife here and everything, and just, dealing with immigration and all that stuff like that. It's just whack, like 4 years of racist policies and stuff like that is just taking a toll, but at the same time, you just got to look on the bright side. At some point it's going to happen, at some point you just got to suck it up and get through the day. So I just exercise. Instead of, I was editing a video and I just didn't feel right. was like, man, let me just go run real quick. So I just started running, and I feel a lot better now. Now I feel a lot better, you know? Now I feel a lot better. Let's see here. Yo, Yukito says, too early back to sleep, 6 a.m. Oh, man. All right, Yukito. Hey, take it easy, bro. Have a nice night. Don't feel down. I'm feeling better right now. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better today, guys. Trust me. I just needed to exercise. That's all it is. Like, when I don't exercise, I don't feel great. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel good, and I get upset about things. But then after I'm done exercising, I feel just fine. So that's all I did. I went and exercised, and I felt great because, like, it stimulates your brain, you know? So for me, it's all I got to do is just exercise, and I feel better, you know? That's all I got to do. Because today was supposed to be my day off of exercise. I was not supposed to exercise today. I really wasn't, but I was like, man, like, I just want to go out there and run for an hour real quick. So I just went out there, hit up a quick hour run, did some push-ups, you know, and came back inside, then got ready for the stream. Yo, Frank R, my boy, good to see you here. Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Says this came up in your recommended. Penguin, let me ask you a question. Do you like Nintendo gaming? Do you like Super Smash Brothers? Do you like anime? Do you like those things, Penguin? Let me just ask you that question, my man. Liquidy with the $10 donation through Super Chat. Yo, thank you guys for the Friday love. I appreciate that. And he says, hey, sup, homie. Haven't been able to tune in live as often with the new schedule. Starts at my bedtime. Almost always got to work early a.m. But this weekend, I hope, but it's the weekend. Hope all is well. Keep being dope. Yo, thank you, Liquid. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Fridays and Saturdays, we will have early streams for you. And I am working on getting Sunday streams for you as well. So, you know, 4 days out of the week, we'll have, obviously, the late streams. Then maybe 2 to 3 days. The rest of the week, we'll have earlier streams for you guys. So I'm trying to get the best of both here to help out. So, yeah, you can always come through on the, you know, when it's earlier for you. But thank you for the support, Liquid. I appreciate that. Elite Ninja as well. I already said PlayerEssence Gaming. Maybe when we get to 500 Elite Ninja, we'll react to some of the old videos. So yeah. Thank you for the support, though. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, we're gonna play we're gonna play a couple more Fire Emblem tracks. Then we'll get some Lufia music for Shamsa. Then we'll get some Ace Combat music for Tommy Raikou. Then we'll get the rest of the music. Then we'll get Persona music, and we'll get 20. And yeah, we'll get all the music in there. Let's see here. I don't watch anime and I don't play Smash Bros, but I wanna, but don't have a Nintendo. Okay, so to be honest, I'm not sure if this channel is for you, my man. If you don't have any Nintendo video games or you don't like Nintendo at all, I mean, like, maybe you don't play JRPGs, you don't watch anime, you don't play Smash Brothers, not sure why you were recommended here, but if you want to stick around and hang out, talk about some video games, then this is a cool stream to do so, man. Extensive game reviews with the $6.99 says, let's keep this train going. Hey, choo, 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 choo. All aboard the train. Let's go, man. Yo, extensive game reviews. Thank you for the Canadian dollars. I'm going to buy me the finest maple syrup with that money, okay? The absolute finest maple syrup that money can buy will be mine this weekend. Trust me on that one. Thank you for the support, though. I appreciate that. Keep the train going. Let's go, baby. Oh, man, this Fire Emblem theme is freaking sick. The Heroic Origins? I love this. Hey, what's up, V-Sips? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Skip It. What's up, Skip It? Welcome to the stream. Anthony Albert, what's good? Liquidy? Yeah, Beastly. Rip DMX for sure. Rip DMX. But we're not talking about that here today, man. Chase Williams with the $20 donation. Thank you so much, Chase. Yo, it's kind of loading up here. Yo, shout outs to the boys supporting the stream today. Let's get it. And he says, keep your head up, bro, as well as everyone else. You stimulate my brain. Ah, buddy. Yo, man, I mean, you guys stimulate me, bro. I don't know where I'd be without you guys. I think I've told the story, or I have not told the story, but, like, I pretty much almost quit PlayerEssence, man. Back in, I think it was 2013, 2014, I pretty much quit, dude. I said I'm done. But I remember it was like none of you guys here, but just like the community just got me, reinvigorated me, and got me to come back and kind of do my best, man. So that essence, that thought process carries on to you guys. You guys continue to motivate me and try to get me to do my best. So thank you guys so much for your support, and the support's a big factor. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I almost quit. Back in like 2013, I was going through, I think it was depression. I was never clinically diagnosed with depression, but I'm almost positive that it was some form of depression. I had a nervous breakdown too. I think it was like 2013. Yeah, 2013. I had a nervous breakdown, and I pretty much quit. You know, I pretty much quit. I got a regular job, but then I missed my my drug testing because I thought it was on a Thursday, but it was actually on Wednesday. I could have swore it was on, you know, it was on Thursday or it was on Wednesday, one of those two. Like I mixed up the days, Thursday or Wednesday. I mixed it up and I went there. They're like, oh, you were supposed to have it yesterday. Then they didn't hire me, and then that's when I had like that combined with some other things. I had a nervous breakdown, and I'm pretty sure I was depressed, but I'm not 100%. Like like I said, I was never clinically diagnosed, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of that. Kramer Jones, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Cyan Ryan, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Dior Wilson, once again, welcome. Figure drawing, good to see you here as well. The title got me here. Watch the True about Last of Us getting into the remake. Okay, so you like The Last of Us. Okay, I do cover The Last of Us on this channel. That's true. I do cover The Last of Us. I did review The Last of Us Part 2, so you might want to check out my review on that and subscribe to the channel, because I do cover big Sony games like, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake and stuff like that. Like, I like Gravity Rush. So there are certain things that I do cover from. I'm gonna enjoy like God of War. Like, I'm gonna play Ratchet and Clank. So I do cover stuff like that if you're into those type of games. So yeah, we're gonna talk about The Last of Us. On our streams though, for those who are new or for those who are like Penguin, in our streams we kind of just relax. We don't ever rush into anything too much. We just kind of chill, talk with the community. I think that's very important. Gaming news is awesome, but also seeing how you guys are doing and saying hi to everybody is just as important as the gaming news. And just having a general conversation about stuff. Because like these streams are usually 2 to 3 hours long, sometimes even longer. So yeah. The precedent's no joke. There are countless shades. Yeah. It's no joke, man. Yeah, I think it was just combined with like that. I was having problems like personal life, relationship problems. I had a newborn at the time, an infant. Or she was, yeah. I mean, how old was she? My daughter was like about a year old, maybe a little bit less a year or so. So just like dealing with a newborn or dealing with a baby, that's also was just interesting because I was, obviously it was my first child, so I never really knew how to deal with children like that. So that was tough. So then you just combine all that factors, just not doing well on the channel. There's just a lot of things just kind of all hit me at once. Oh, yeah, and I checked my bank account. My bank account, I think I had like, I had $24 in my bank account, and I think that's what triggered, that's what triggered the nervous breakdown, I think. Shout outs Frosty Dog. Congratulations on your new Pokemon card. So yeah. Let's see. Hi, OG started Monster Hunter last night. Between running low on food and the sub menus, I died so much. You got to make sure that you prepare Ace Crockett before you actually go into it. You have to make sure that you have enough meat for you to cook. You have to make sure that you have all your supplies. Don't go into a hunt without being prepared. That's why they say like like you accept the mission and then they let you run around, right? You can still run around. Make sure you eat food before you go. Go get some dongos. Go get the dongos, eat those, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that you bring everything that you need before you go to the hunt, Me and depression are good friends. You'll get through it, man. You'll get through it, bro. Hey, what's up, party man? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you didn't quit. You're a large part of why I started to make my own content. I appreciate you, man. Hey, no problem, J-Can. Yeah. To be honest, man, if I would have gotten that job at that grocery store that I was going to work at, I probably would have quit. The fact that I didn't get the job, that was part of the reason why I didn't quit. I was like, okay, well, I didn't get the job. So, that was one thing. So yeah. Hey, party man, good to see you here though, man. Welcome. You didn't cover Nairo. I did cover Nairo, and I talked about it on Twitter. But I didn't cover it like crazy, but I did cover it in a live stream a while back. If you look up Nairo on my channel, you should be able to see that live. Or actually, no, it's an unlisted live stream, so you won't be able to see it. So you have to go on my actual YouTube page, then click on the live segments, then look to where you see a picture of Nairo, and then you'll see me cover on there. Fact Finder says everything worked out. Everything worked out. Yeah, everything worked out. Everything worked out. Retail or grocery store isn't great for my years of experience, but it's better than nothing at the moment. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, man, I just needed a job at that time because I wasn't really making, you know, I think at the time I was doing PlayerEssence.com, the website, but my website was making not very much. You know, I wasn't making enough to pay all my bills and all that stuff like that. So, so yeah, I mean, that job was going to be able to make enough for me to be able to pay stuff. So I was like, I was actually happy about it. You know, I was like, heck yeah, let me just, and I was still planning on doing PlayerEssence on the side, maybe sometimes, but yeah. All right, so let's go and let's get into this next music here. We've got Lufia for Shamsa. All right. Let's see. I do have a regular job though. I'm a personal trainer, so here you talk about fitness as well as the icing on the cake for me. Yeah, shout outs to being a personal trainer. That's a tough profession, but I'm glad that you're doing well in it. Did I arrive too late for the remake discussion? Nah, we're just starting out Great Life. Let's talk about that since people are interested in that remake discussion. So, apparently, according to Jason Schreier, he had a very in-depth and detailed write-up. The Last of Us Part 1 will be getting a remake, according to Bloomberg. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier. But the interesting thing surrounding this game is that it started out within Sony's visual art studio. That they're basically like a support studio to Sony. They help finish up the big games. There was a number of staffers that started just, you know, like they wanted to do their own thing and started remaking The Last of Us Part 1. But after The Last of Us Part 2 wrapped up and Sony was looking at what Naughty Dog is going to do next, they saw what they were doing there, and Naughty Dog basically took over that project, which upset a lot of the people that worked at Sony's visual art studio that helps out, and a lot of them did end up leaving. But essentially, another gist of this whole thing is that Sony is only focusing on big blockbuster style of games now. Anything that's only going to make money. They talked about how they wanted to remake the Uncharted 1 from the PlayStation 3, but they found out very quickly that that's going to take a lot of work and be very expensive because the engine that they used was outdated and like the models would take too much work and everything. So they settled on The Last of Us Part 1, which already has a remaster on the PlayStation 4, so you can kind of take that, the work from that, work with the code, and then kind of go from there. So Sony ended up basically saying, yeah, we like that, but you guys aren't really going to do it, and we're going to let Naughty Dog actually take over for that. So it was a big write-up. You know, they're called the Visual Arts Service Group. So that's the interesting thing. I highly suggest looking at the whole article. Now, another interesting thing about this article is that Bloomberg Story also notes that Days Gone developer Sony Interactive Entertainment Bend Studio tried unsuccessfully to pitch a sequel to its game in 2019, but despite the first game's profitability, its development was long and the reception was mixed, so a sequel was not deemed viable. Instead, the developer was assigned to help Naughty Dog with a multiplayer game, while a second group was tasked with developing a new Uncharted game supervised by Naughty Dog. Some staff, including top leads, were unhappy with the decision and left, fearing they might get absorbed into Naughty Dog. Leadership asked to be taken off the Uncharted project and were granted their wish in March 2021 and are currently working of a game on their own. Whether the Uncharted game is still in development remains unclear, but it was all on paper at Bend. So there might be a new Uncharted game that's not necessarily made by Naughty Dog, but it's made by the Days Gone developers. That might or might not still be a thing. So so it's very interesting to see how Sony's kind of shifted, you know, their focus. And obviously they absorbed Team Asobi, or Japan Studio. They absorbed them to Team Asobi, which all they do is Astrobot, just like smaller Astrobot stuff. So that's also a thing. But yeah, man. Interesting, very interesting write-up. Make sure you guys go read the full thing, though. It's a very good article. Very good article by Jason Schreier. Very, very good. I can see why they pay him the big bucks, man. That was a very good article. He has good sources, and Sony's not going to deny any of this. They haven't come out and said this is untrue, so it's definitely looking like it's actually like a thing. Let's get some music for Tommy Raikou here. So interesting. So what are you guys' thoughts on this, man? What are your thoughts on this? I want to hear what you guys have to say about this, man. This is very fascinating stuff, to be honest. Very fascinating. Hope the Sonic Colors remaster is real. I love the colors. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Sonic. Retail. Okay, I already read that. Let's see here. Love this track. Hey, no problem, Shamsa. No problem. I'm glad that you like the music. I don't know what this Ace Combat music and what's... Okay, here we go. It's finally playing something. That's a Giorno shirt. This is a Giorno. No. Giovanni. It is a Giorno shirt. Hey, what's up, Dark Synchron? Frank R says that's a shame. I honestly think Sony Japan Studio was untouchable, iconic, and historic game studio. Japan Studio was still profitable. Were they? But just not to the Sony's higher-ups liking, so they closed them. I mean, we don't know if they were profitable or not. Like, we don't know how profitable they were or not. That's the thing. Like, we don't know how profitable Sony Japan Studio was. Like, their last few games kind of flopped. And we're not talking about, like, support stuff like Bloodborne and all that. We're talking, like, their actual games, like Gravity Rush 2. Gravity Rush 2 flopped. That game flopped for what? A flop for Sony. A flop for Sony. Like, at the time that Gravity Rush 2 came out, Sony had a lot of the players. They had, what, 70 million install base? They had a significant install base. That game should have been a, you know, a 4 million unit seller, and it didn't even come close. So, I mean, like, I think that was the nail in the... I think Gravity Rush 2 was the nail in the Japan Studio coffin. We didn't know about it at the time. We didn't know about it. But that was it, because they couldn't get anything after that game didn't take off. They couldn't get anything funded. They couldn't get any bigger projects funded. What else did they do after that? I mean, everything was support with something that was already known, right? So stuff like Demon Souls Remake, right? They never got another big game to make after Gravity Rush, you know, after Gravity Rush 2. Naughty Dog has too much influence in Sony. Well, they have that much influence because they sell the most copies of games, so they're extremely profitable. So yeah, but I mean, it seems like money for sure when it comes to Sony. The studios that sell definitely have a lot of, like, you know, pull. Like Naughty Dog, it almost seems like Naughty Dog is running Sony at times. You know, like, it almost seems that way. Like, with some of this stuff here, it's like Naughty Dog comes in, takes it over. But then again, they're just listening to their bosses, right? There's more information in this story about, like, how, you know, they tried to pitch, you know, stuff, and basically, like, the Helmhurst guy or whatever, you know, that's a Sony worldwide boss. He's just like, oh, that's not going to make money. I mean, it's like... It's interesting because I get where Sony's coming from. Like, even with this generation, like, remaking The Last of Us, believe it or not, it actually makes a lot of sense. I know some people are going to sit there and say, oh, what about Jak and Daxter and Legend of Dragoon? And I get all that. But the problem is that Sony, people that say that, you're not the one who has to pay for the development, okay? You say, what about all this stuff? And then when it comes time to sell the game, nobody buys it. And when I say nobody, I mean not enough people buy it. You have hundreds of millions of PlayStation fans, and then a game comes out and it sells 1 million copies, and it's like, well, wait a minute, we didn't spend 2-3 years making this game for it to only sell 1 million copies. That we're a capitalistic business. That we could have spent that same 2-3 years and made something else and sell 7 million copies. So we just lost out, and we'll never get back that time or that money. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the problem that a lot of people do have. Like, I get that, and we're the gamers, and that's okay. We're not supposed to necessarily worry about that. But when you're talking about from a logistics standpoint, you've got to understand both. You've got to at least try to understand both sides. You know, I'm looking at it like this, like, hey, The Last of Us, there's going to be a new HBO series, right? They're trying to blow this franchise up to the stratosphere. They're trying to make this a 30 million seller, you know? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make The Last of Us a 30 million seller type of game. You know, so when the next Last of Us comes out in the next maybe 6 or 7 years, or 5 or 6 years, by the time that Sony can sell all the PlayStation 5s that they can sell, right? So they'll be at like 80 million plus. So then when the game comes out, oh, you have the TV show that's already been out, been doing great, crazy. Everybody can play, you know, The Last of Us. You can bundle it with The Last of Us Part 2, PS5 update, right? And then you can just do that, and then it's going to go right into the TV show, and then it's going to sell a lot of copies. So that's what they're looking for. Is it something that I like as a gamer? Hell no, I don't like that as a gamer. Like, no, it sucks. You know, it's not fun. But I understand why it's happening. That's what I'll say. I understand. But do I like it? No, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it at all, actually. So yeah. All right, so let's see. Persona 5 Strikers. Persona 5 Strikers. Let's play some Blooming Villain. The Last of Us 2 was mega garbage. It's actually pretty good. Some of the story stuff is bad, but the gameplay is actually really good. I know Nintendo and Sony are different, but when Wii U hard flopped, most of Nintendo's games did not sell well because the Wii U Nintendo didn't close studios. That's true. Nintendo's a different company, though, like you said. Media Molecule and Sony Japan studio should have more influence. Why? They don't sell anything. You're not going to have influence when you don't sell anything. Unfortunately, games out of those studios don't sell well. The studios are better for IP diversity, but it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. They are, but they're not going to have influence when you're not selling the games. I wish Sony would go back to the PS2 days and actually care about the market and not just interactive movies. Well, it's interesting. You know, I mean, they've got some games. We'll see what they do with PS5. There's stuff like Returnal. You know, they have Ratchet and Clank. You know, they have Horizon Zero Dawn, and they have God of War. So obviously they're focusing on those big, you know, big blockbuster style of games. You know, they did have Little Big Planet at the launch of the PlayStation 5, so that was cool. They had Demon Souls Remake, and then they also had what else was it? There was another game, but I forgot. They had PlayStation, the All Stars game. I forgot what the name of it already. Destruction All Stars. That was not at launch though. They had one more game. Oh, Spider-Man Miles Morales. They had Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is selling pretty good. You know. So for example, like they make Spider-Man Miles Morales, right? That's like a little, basically a DLC expansion. You know, that outsells Gravity Rush 2 by like a million, billion, zillion. You know, so it's just like it's just tough. You know. It's tough when you're trying to look at what you want to fund. And then PS5 development is even more expensive. I mean, you got to plan for like the SSD. It's like you got to make the graphics even more like fluid and stuff like that. Like there's a lot going on, you know. So they just also announced the new deal with Netflix. So it's all about the big money right now. And yeah, pretty much. Rather get a new Jack game. Yeah, I mean, Jak and Daxter was awesome, but I mean, the problem with Jak and Daxter, guys, is that Jak and Daxter, it just didn't sell. That's the problem. I mean, it almost always comes down to what sells and what doesn't. I mean, and if you wanted Jak and Daxter, people should have bought Jak and Daxter, but the market showed that they didn't want Jak and Daxter. They made 3 different Jak and Daxter games, and they each release got like worse and worse in sales, and the PS2 install base was massive. So yeah. Hey, sorry I had a phone call and I answered it already, but do you think they'll change the story in The Last of Us remake? No, they won't change the story. What they'll do is that they'll add in parts to where Abby's more relevant. So they'll put in parts with Abby when she's younger. They'll put in parts with her dad. So, because the problem with Last of Us Part 2 is that Abby came out of nowhere and just like curb stomped everybody in that game. You know, that was the biggest problem with The Last of Us. It's like, wait a minute. Why is this character such a dominating force? You know, like, why is I mean, spoiler alert, she killed Joel. Like, you can't have a main character like Joel killed off without enough context. It was too early. This character's too new. We had no idea about Abby. There was no reference to Abby in the original Last of Us or Last of Us Left Behind DLC. There was no reference to this girl, Abby. And there was no significant play in when you, at the end of The Last of Us Part 1, when you saved Ellie from dying from the operation, there was no significance that one of the doctors was Abby's dad. Like, that guy didn't seem any more significant than anything else. They didn't do anything to hype that up. What they should have done is that in the Left Behind, if Abby was going to be a big part and her dad was going to be a big part of the whole revenge plot and everything, they definitely should have made another expansion pack, or they should have made something that showed off who this Abby girl is and her dad. But they tried to cram it all into Last of Us Part 2, and it just didn't sit well with me. So I think that they're gonna go back with The Last of Us Part 1 and add in parts with Abby and make her more relevant, or at least add in, like, you know, like, about this girl. Like, you read about this girl Abby, or there's stories about this girl Abby, or the dad, and like they're gonna show flashbacks of like the operating, you know, like, and like what they did, and like the Fireflies, and how those people kind of played a role, and how Abby's dad was a brilliant scientist or doctor or whatever the case is. That's what they're gonna do with this one. It's not just gonna be a straight up remake. They're gonna added into where Last of Us Part 2, it feels more connected with what happened, because it feels ridiculous. Like when I played it, because remember, I played The Last of Us Part 2, Left Behind DLC, oh sorry, I played The Last of Us Part 1 Remastered, I played the Left Behind DLC, and The Last of Us Part 2 all in a row. I didn't take a break. I played them all, I got the full scope of the story all in a row, and I'm like, this is trash. Imagine if I would have waited 7 years or whatever the case is. Like, I can see why people were extremely butthurt, you know, about it, about the whole situation, because they waited so long to get, you know, Joel's been their guy, you know, then all of a sudden he's dead in like 5 minutes, and it's like, there's no build-up, there's no dramatic sequence, there's no anything. If he died at the end of the game, it would have been much better, but he died at the very beginning, you know, so that's the problem. Nintendo Power with the $5. Thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate it. He says, read the title. Why would they remake confuse anyone? Sony likes money, and The Last of Us 2 suck bias. They needed to sell the better game to make up the sales loss. I don't think that's necessarily it. They're trying to push The Last of Us movie, and they're also trying to get The Last of Us more popular. So I don't think it's to make up for anything. I really, literally think it's to bring the franchise forward, and to also, you know, put in some loose ends. But yeah, Last of Us Part 2, I don't think it's selling as good as the first game. No, I don't think it's sold anywhere near as good as the first game. You're right about that. So yeah. In terms of it confuses fans, because a lot of fans were wondering why that a game that's less than, you know, 10 years old needs a remake. The game came out in 2013. We're in 2021. Obviously, it might be 2013 or 2023 by the time that the game comes out, but still, the game doesn't seem too old now. It just seems really early for a remake, considering that most of the time when they remake a game, it's like super old. And like The Last of Us Remastered came out in like what, 2014, or was that 2015? So that, I mean, the game, if you look at the remastered version of the game, that's still, you know, new. It's still somewhat not new, but you know. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna play some music from The World Ends With You. All right. So if they're willing to do a Last of Us remake for the new TV show, there might be a possibility for a new Twisted Metal game. There's a TV show soon. No, you're connecting stuff that you just want. Twisted Metal, that's a dead franchise at this point. So just because there might be a TV show, that doesn't mean that there's going to be a video game. Just because they're doing this for Last of Us Part 2 sells way more than Twisted Metal ever did. So no, I wouldn't say that. If Ratchet and Clank can eat, Jack definitely could. Ratchet and Clank's always sold way better than Jak and Daxter. So you're comparing two franchises that Ratchet and Clank has always sold better than Jak and Daxter. They're not comparable. They're not comparable. Let's see here. When I was younger, I thought also merch sales and like items and merchant, like all that Ratchet and Clank did way better. Done way better. You also have to realize this. A lot of you guys, since you guys are on the outside looking in, you guys don't understand some of the other metrics with it. It's not just about game sales. It's about franchise popularity. It's about potential, and it's also about merch and like atmosphere. So for example, I think Brian Jedi's not here, but Brian Jedi was complaining about Metroid and how, oh, the sales are like Kirby gets more games than Metroid, you know, and those don't light up the sales charts. But the problem with that though is that Kirby is like literally, legitimately 10 times more popular in merch sales. People buy Kirby-ish all year round. People will buy. Shamsa bought me a freaking big old Kirby plush, and those sell, right? Like people wear Kirby outfits in Japan. Kirby had like a cafe. There's deals that Nintendo does. The merchandise for Kirby is extremely high. There's a high ratio of people. Maybe the sales don't blow it out of the water, but the merchandise and the franchise itself is just worth more net. It's not just about the sales of the game. It's about the popularity of the franchise. And yeah, you're going to continue to make games. If people are wearing t-shirts and buying stuff and doing all that, yeah, you're going to continue to make games. Whether those games sell well or not, that's not the point. The point is that you're keeping the franchise relevant in all the different spaces. If Metroid had merch sales like Kirby, or if Samus was anywhere near as popular as the character Kirby, we would have had more Metroid games. We would have had just as many as Kirby, but it's just not, you know? So that's the thing. Why is Killzone dead? Killzone's dead because Killzone Shadowfall did not sell well. I mean, what else do you need to know? And it wasn't received well either. So I don't know if it's completely dead, but they moved on to Horizon Zero Dawn, which did better than any Killzone game has ever done. So why go back to Killzone when Horizon Zero Dawn, that's the same studio. A lot of this stuff is practical, guys. A lot of you guys overthink this stuff, and you really shouldn't. Most of the time, it just comes down to popularity and money, you know, at the end of the day. So yeah. So let's see. I think I heard the game Killzone, but not what Killzone is about. It's a first-person shooter. It came out back on the PS2. It was deemed, or it was monikered the Halo killer, but it ended up not being that good of a game. But the graphics were good. And then Killzone 2 came out, and that was a very good game. There was some controversy with Killzone 2 because some people thought that the demo was a fake CGI because they couldn't believe the graphics were that good when they showed it off on the PS3. But it ended up looking pretty close to what they showed. And Killzone 2 did really well for Sony. Killzone 2 did really well. Then they did Killzone 3, which was even better, but people, I think, had a little bit more nostalgia for Killzone 2. But Killzone 2 and 3 were good games. And then Killzone Shadowfall came out, and for some reason, it wasn't good. So yeah. So they had 2 bad games and 2 good games. Yo, Liquidy with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, man. Liquidy, and thank you for using Streamlabs. I want to shake your... Wait a minute. Why would a $10 donation say shake your hand? Wait a minute. No, never mind. That's because it wasn't a $10 donation. It was Mac Mega with a $5 donation. My thing was off here. Mac Mega with a $5 donation, and he says, can you play Mega Man X song on the link, please? Also, this is a clear excuse for Sony to expand the Last of Us universe so they can keep milking the cash cow. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, guys, I made a video a while back about, this is very important. I think I'm going to make another video about this, but I made a video a while back about how Sony, I was given information that Sony is appalled that Nintendo can sell games at $60 for as long as they do. And they have their games like The Last of Us and God of War, and those games are in the bargain bin in 5 to 6 months. Like, Sony they were legitimately butthurt about that and like motivated to change that. That was one of their goals. Focus on big stuff and focus on IP value. And this is one of the things that they want to do. They want to enhance the value of their IP so it lasts longer, to where they're not discount. They don't want things discounted to a bargain bin by the end of the year. Like, they're appalled that a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition, would be sold at $5. Like, legitimately $5 a couple years after it comes out. Like, they're like, what the hell? How can Nintendo get away with selling ports and New Super Mario Bros. Or whatever the case is, and we're over here and our games are getting discounted from retailers for this, and like we have no choice but to match them on PSN, or nobody's gonna buy it from PSN. We're gonna even lose more money, right? So that was one of the things that Sony wanted to do. So you have to figure out, like, you have to realize that's in their strategy, and that's part of the strategy with Sony, is enhancing the value of their biggest brands. They want to sell 20 million, 30 million. They want to hit those massive numbers that Nintendo hits with their brands. They want to do like Uncharted, Spider-Man, God of War, Horizon, you know, Gran Turismo. These are the games that they want to push as we can sell this too. And yeah, we want to get $70 for 3 years or for 2 years before we discount anything. It's the reason why games like Dark Souls still no discount at this point, you know, like no on PSN. There might be like a spring sale or something coming up, but they want to keep those games, those prices. You know, not even like the Little Big Planet game. That game hasn't been lighting up the charts. That game's still $60, you know? So yeah, Nintendo Power with the $5 and says, thank you. Hey, yo, thank you guys for the support today. I do appreciate that. Shout outs to the 203 people watching. Remember, guys, let's get to that Elite Ninja goal though. We got 294, 300, and we have an OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time. So thank you guys for the support. We have that new dollar membership for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting the stream. PlayerEssence, it's a fair point, but they had to have projected higher sales. The game has already been forgotten despite the fake media praise. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to disagree with you, Nintendo Power. I think that they definitely projected that this game was probably going to be like a 10 million, you know, 15 million unit seller very quickly. Now, what we know is that the game sold like 4 million, like in the first few, I think like 3 or 4 million in the first few days. We haven't gotten an update yet, but it's not really charting super high on the NPD. But then again, digital sales ratios are probably higher for this game. So we don't know exactly where it's at. I mean, I would guess that it's probably in the 6 to 7 million range at this point. Maybe 8 million. That's where I would guess that but that's just a guess. But yeah, I'm thinking that they probably thought that it was going to be like a 10 million unit seller, like instantly, like, you know, like within the next like 2 or 3 months, probably. I want to shake your hand. Is that from the airplane encounter? It is, Kyodai. It is. How much has Sony been selling their games then? What do you mean by that? Let's see here. D'Amico says, it's very common sense at business level. I believe Sony is doing the opposite of Nintendo Switch in not supporting AA games and indies. The absence of variety could hurt them. You're absolutely right about that. I'm definitely going to make a full encompassing video about the absence of variety. They're trying to lean on third parties to do that, but I think that it's going to be tough for the traditional third parties, you know, the niche and traditional ones that, you know, to support PS5 full scale, because you have the Switch there that's cheaper development and also bigger install base. So, you know, the ease games and stuff like that, how much longer are they going to, you know, be all in on PlayStation, like first and foremost? I think there's definitely going to be a shift, you know? Sony trying to unlock Nintendo secrets. They want to. Psychopath says, that's a fair point for Sony. Yeah. I get it from their end, you know? I get it. Yo, Steve Burton, the first new Elite Ninja on the stream. Thank you so much, Steve. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you so much for becoming an Elite Ninja. We're at 295, guys. Be like Steve, my man. Or sorry, Burton. Bruton. Be like Steve and become an Elite Ninja on that tune-in tier for $1. Steve, go on the community page, on the main homepage of my channel. Scroll down a little bit, check out the Discord link, hop into the Discord, join the community. You are entered into all of our gameplay sessions. You can play games with me and against me, man. So you are set, man. You are set and all ready to go. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support, dude. Nintendo got the secret sauce. Definitely have some secret sauce somewhere there, man. Definitely have some secret sauce in there somewhere. For sure. For sure. Definitely got the secret sauce. And, you know, like I said, I get it. You know, I get where Sony's coming from. But it's just, it's somewhat unfortunate, I guess, right? Somewhat unfortunate. So, yeah. Yo, 9 Arcana says, didn't know you streamed. Meow. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, I stream. I do stream. I do. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube as well, if you're not already there. Nintendo Power with another $5 donation. Thank you so much, Nintendo Power. And he says, the fact that it's already on sale this spring tells me that they're trying to pad the sales before the next financial year ends. Well, I mean, it's, you know, it is going on a year. So, I mean, I can see. It's not about padding. It's about just trying to, you know, sell the game. So, it makes sense because the retailers are already discounting the game. So, it's not like they have a choice. The Last of Us Remaster will be bundled with The Last of Us 2 patched at PS5. It's not remaster. It's a remake. Peter, it's The Last of Us remake. Or do you mean The Last of Us Remastered, the one from the PS4? Or wait, what are you talking about? Now I'm confused. The Last of Us 1 sold 20 million because it was $5 so often. Yeah, but that also includes bundled sales too. Remember, when I bought my PS4, it came with The Last of Us Remastered on it already. So that also includes bundled sales. And yes, the $5 sales, the bundled sales. And the funny thing is that I bought the game again because I couldn't recover my old account and re-download it. So I bought the game again for $10 on PSN. So yeah, they got that sale from me as well. I'll never do anything like that again though, like covering Sony. Like I'm done doing stuff like that. I spent so many hours editing and doing, and like nobody watched my review of Last of Us Part 2. So I'll never cover a Sony game like that again. For Sony stuff, I'm just gonna cover it on live streams and just maybe I'll stream the game like Returnal. I'll probably pick it up and stream it for you guys one night, but I'll never spend more than, you know, anything outside of like maybe like a news video. I'll never do another review on a Sony game again, ever again. Like I'll never spend that much time like ever again. But I will still play the games though. Thank you for the 5, Mr. Nintendo Power. Sony should make PS Now better. I mean, I don't know if that's the problem is PS Now. I mean, I think PS Now is not horrible. It's not great, but I don't think it's horrible from what I've seen. You can download games, right? You can download games onto your hard drive from PS Now. David Valdez with the big $20 donation. Thank you so much, Mr. David Valdez. And he says, listening to OJ, working, answering emails, watching Netflix, and playing Brave Story on the PSP. Hope everything is well. Everything is great, David. How are you doing, man? How is the health and fitness going? How are you feeling today, sir? Thank you for the big support. Once again, you've been supporting the stream this week, so thank you, man. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Prince Coro? Yeah, been a while, man. Welcome. Looking lean, OJ. I need your wisdom. I got a new video coming up, Prince Coro, where I talk about my routine for like diet and like products and all that. So yeah, I'll be soon. That will be soon. I was kind of interested in Returnal until they said it was a roguelike game. Highly doubt it'll be good, as good as Hades. No, it probably won't be as good as Hades, but I'll definitely try it out. I'll definitely try it out. Thank you for the 20, though. I appreciate that. Yo, Prince Goro, since you haven't been here for a while, let me tell you about our new dollar membership program that we have. No, I'm joking. No, do the dollar membership, Prince Goro. That will atone for you leaving for no reason and not telling me where you went, young man. D'Amico says, don't spend more than a video on PS4, PS5. Nintendo's your best fit, my dude. Yeah, I know, D'Amico. After my Last of Us Part 2 review flopped and my Final Fantasy VII Remake video flopped, I was like, okay, I'm done. I said I'm done after that. I quit. Those were the two that just that's what made me quit, was those two videos. I was like, dude, come on, man. Like, I spent way too much time doing this for these videos to flop. I'm done. I'll never do that again. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll still cover them like in live streams like right now though. It's like it's fun to talk about because I still like those games. I still like The Last of Us. I still like, you know, Sony games. So I'll still cover it. I'm just not spending time editing anymore. No, my FF7 review flopped. FF7 review flopped. Everything except for Persona 5. Persona, that does well on the channel. So of course I still cover Persona. But everything else from Sony, like, flopped. Any exclusives, flop. They all flopped. All of them flopped. Yeah, my review for The Last of Us Part 2. That did how many? Let me see maybe if the algorithm. I mean, it wasn't a super flop, but it was kind of a flop. 3,500 views, which for how much time that I put in, that's a flop. You know, that's a flop. Let me see, let me check my Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake review. Final Fantasy VII. Let me see here. Let me check this review. My Final Fantasy VII Remake review got 1,432 views. Super flop. Super flop. Like mega flop. Mega flop. So yeah. Oh man, mega flop. OJ, no, you don't have to go. Damage controlling fanboy. It doesn't even help if you watch it, dude. Those videos are so old. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it at all. Just yeah. I wonder what Sony thinks when they saw Mario 3D All-Star sales and the old games sell some of Sony's new games. You know, I think that they're still focused on the big games and stuff like that. I don't think they don't care about old games as much, you know. All they care about is PS4 and PS5 now. So I think that they know that that's not their business. The only thing that I think that Sony's underestimating is how much money they made based off of all of like the niche entertainment that they used to get, you know. Yo, shout out to David Valdez. I want to read what he said real quick. David Valdez says, I weigh 180. I lost 120 pounds. I'm no longer diabetic. I eat very clean. 15 more pounds to lose. Life is good. There you go, man. That's how you, that's the key. That's the key to being super happy, is getting extremely healthy. That's the key, man. Shout outs on that, David. I wonder, but yeah, man, Sony doesn't care about the old games anymore, you know? They just don't care about them. Hey, I love the Loki watch your videos on JRPG video reviews just because, yeah, my reviews on like Nintendo stuff does a lot better, or Persona. So I'll always cover Persona regardless of the platform. I'll always cover like Shin Megami Tensei. I'll always cover stuff like that, you know, but I'm not covering like I'm not reviewing major Sony games anymore. I'm just gonna stream them. OJ, we need a guide on your beard routine. Looking good. Yeah, the beard routine. I got a guide for you guys coming. I got the stuff that I use for my beard. I got that coming too. For those, you know, I got that coming as well. So yeah, the beard routine is coming. You know, I put there's this shampoo that I use for my beard, man, and it makes it look nice and, you know, nice and deep black, and it's good. It's a It's a good shampoo. Yo, Echo Jams, welcome back to the Tune-In Tier Squad. Thank you so much, Echo Jams. I know that you were already an Elite Ninja. You probably got kicked out because of the new price. But yeah, we did lower it to $1 for you. So enjoy that extra buck you save every single month. And thank you so much for being an Elite. You know the deal. Discord, all that good stuff. It's all there for you, man. Thank you for the Mankyu Sharingan. Thank you. Does Sony have any game series as beloved as Mario? Nah, because they don't have anything as old as Mario. Like Mario saved the industry, so they're not gonna have anything as beloved as that. Hey, what's up, Game Pass Perry? Says morning village. Been a while since I'm back to work full time. Hey, congratulations on that, Game Pass Perry. Congratulations on getting that full time job back. There you go. There you go. But thank you, Echo Jams. Appreciate the Mankyu Sharingan. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. Yo, we need 4 more Elite Ninja for the story. The Black Fei Long story. It's coming, guys. 4 new Elite Ninja. Let's get it. 4 more. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Echo Jams? The Rock lookalike, tan the buff, but famous, attached to the Xbox. Yeah, I don't know if that might be a little bit of cap on there, but I got you, man. I got you, man. Old games don't sell. Also, Sony gets third-party developed release remake of a 24-year-old title on their platform. F7 released 9/27. Yeah, but that's a remake though. It's like it doesn't play old anymore. You know, it's basically a new game. Final Fantasy 7 remake. It's basically new. Yo, Kieran Buckley, let's go, Kieran. Welcome, man. Kieran. It's been a while. You've been here for like 2 years. Thank you so much for finally becoming an elite in the Viking Nation. Let's go. Thank you so much, Kieran Buckley, for the Tune-In Tier pledge, man. You guys are rolling on that. I do appreciate it. We have the best membership Elite Ninja program, membership program in all of YouTube, hands down, for a content creator my size. I'm tasked with you guys finding a better membership prices and program than right here on PlayerEssence, man. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. If anybody can tell me one, tell me who. Tell me who. And I'm telling you, man, this is the best one. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. You've been supporting like crazy anyway, man. So thank you for that. Pokemon, she's not on YouTube, is she? She's got a YouTube channel, but she's Twitch. And no, her program's trash. You don't get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. No shots to Pokemon, though. Good streamer. All right, let's see here. Dude, there must be some old games from Sony that probably could attract a lot of fans, like Xenoblade fans. Legend of Dragoon. That could be one. She's a Twitch streamer. She's a Twitch streamer. She has a YouTube channel that's big too, but it's just Twitch clips. It's not actual real YouTube content. She just gets somebody to edit stupid clips from her stupid as not she's stupid, but just clips from her Twitch page and just edits them. She just pays an editor. She doesn't do anything on her YouTube channel. There's no real actual content. So yeah. The Jordan Fringe? What? Voxless? Shout out to Jordan Fringe. Let's see. What happened to Jet Moto? What happened to Jet Moto, Nocturnal? What happened to Jet Moto? I love Jet Moto back in the day. I love Jet Moto. Yo, Bex Trex with the Elite Ninja pledge. Let's go! Yo, shout out to the Bex Trex. Yo, we are close. I'm telling you, guys want to hear that Black Keely story. Or not Black Keely. Black Keely's tomorrow. You guys want to hear that Black Fei Long story, huh? Shout outs to Bex Trex. Yo, I appreciate that. Let's go. All right. Let's get to the next topic here, though, guys. We spent a lot on Sony. Thank you guys for the support. Remember, guys, it's only $1 to join that Tune-In tier, and you get into our gameplay sessions, emotes, all that. You have access to emotes, guys. Everybody that just membered up, you do have emotes. If you don't see it, just refresh the, close out the chat, refresh the stream, come back. Your emotes should be live. Your badge should be live. So let's go. Let's get it done. So, what do you guys want to talk about next? You guys want to talk about, Neo, The World Ends With You? Or do you guys want to talk about Sonic Colors Remastered? Which one do you guys want to talk about? Hey, what's up, Mohammed? Welcome to the stream, bro. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Welcome. Less Sony, more Microsoft. Microsoft needs to release some games. Let's talk about the best 3D Sonic. Sonic. Okay. Sonic. Sonic. Neo. Sonic. I see a lot of Sonics and I see a lot of Neos. Even if they change the story elements, The Last of Us 2 is not going to make the story any better. It's not, but it's going to at least give it some more context for the new people that play the game. Because they're probably going to make a PS5 version of The Last of Us Part 2. Talk about Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon. Neo Sonic. How's that? The Neo Sonic. Sonic? No, Sonic is spelled S-A-N I-C, if I'm not correct. Not I-K. I-C. Sonic. Alright, we'll talk about some Sonic, okay? We'll talk about some Sonic. It's split, so we're going to talk about Sonic. Alright, so there is a German voiceover studio, IK Sample, which is listed work on a Sonic Colors Remastered in its portfolio. It was posted on December 20th, 2020. Sonic Colors originally launched on the Wii and the DS back in November of 2020. The DS version is a separate game from the Wii version designed to take advantage of the system's dual screen. So there you go. Sonic Colors. For those who don't know what Sonic Colors is, many regard Sonic Colors as one of the actual few good 3D Sonic games. I will play a Sonic Colors trailer for you guys too, so you guys can kind of see what Sonic Colors is about. Not necessarily rip the Sonic Adventure. Oh, actually, yeah, those did get a rip. Those did get a rip. Shoutouts to Shinru with the dollar donation. It says, just ordered some 3DS games from Amazon, Smash Bros. And Project Cross Zone 2. Is Cross Zone 2 as good as the first one or better? I like them about both evenly. If you've played, I played both of them. Any other recommendations for 3DS to pick up before prices skyrocket? To play something ease? If you get like Bravely Default 1, definitely pick up that. Fire Emblem games, pick up those. Kid Icarus Uprising, pick up that. You know, all of those games. I think Sean Long did a video, RGT did a video on 3DS games too. Anything that he talked about as well, pick up those. So yeah. Oh, yeah, any of the Fire Emblem games. I highly suggest the Fire Emblem games. What else do I have in my collection? Mario Golf is good, stuff like that. Pokemon games, pick up all those. Pick up all the Pokemon games. Those usually skyrocket in price later down the line. So yeah, Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Get all of those too if you can. Alright, so let's play the Sonic Colors trailer and then we'll get to Shinru's music. Gameplay. Hold up. This is the intro. Let's get some gameplay. Sonic. It said launch trailer. Sonic Colors gameplay. Gameplay trailer. Alright, here we go.
Peggy 3.
After you get friend zone, you'll feel a lot better. Oh man, it is that friend zone music though. It is that friend zone music. So I've never even heard of this game. Never heard of Sonic Colors. It's really good. I love Sonic Colors. It's a great game. I played it back in the day. I played the DS version and I played the Wii version. I thought they were both solid. I like the Wii version. I thought it was fun. I like you get these whiffs, you transform, like dig through places, like it's fluid, it's fast. It's just like a cool Sonic game. It's like it's just, you know, I mean, it's not like the best game in the world or anything, but it's not horrible. And I liked it more than Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. It's blasphemous, but yeah, I actually like Sonic Colors more than I like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. So yeah, my favorite characters in the Sonic universe, it's Knuckles and Tails. Those are my two favorite characters. So my favorite Sonic games, my favorite 3D Sonic game is Sonic Colors. My favorite 2D Sonic game is Sonic and Knuckles. So yeah. Will it just be the Wii stuff though? It's supposed to be a remaster. So it's a remaster of the Wii game. The game's only on the Wii though. It's not on any other platform. So I think it'd be a really good game to remaster because it's never been re-released. I don't think there's even, if I'm not correct, there's not even like is there a PC version of this game? Or is there like a Wii, there's not like a Wii download or anything like that, is there? I'm almost positive this is one of the fewest like re-released Sonic games. I don't think that there's any other release of this game. I think it's only been released on the Wii, if I'm not correct. I mean, yeah, no PC version. It's just Wii and DS. That's it. So if they remastered this one, this was a great pick for a remaster because it's never been re-released. And it would look great. They can just take that base game and they can just put it in HD, clean it up a little bit, and release it. Probably $40, and I think you'll do well. I think millions of people would buy it on the Switch. I think that would be a big seller on the Switch. I think if they just cleaned it up, put it in HD. I mean, it's already smooth frame rate, 60 frames per second, 1080p 60. I think that's all they need to do, and I think it'd be great. I think it'd be fantastic. It just depends on how the code is. Like, is the code in shambles? Like, how's the code? How's everything there? You know. So yeah. Ease. Origin main theme. The DS game is different. I don't like the DS game as much as the Wii game. I like the Wii game more, but some people like the DS game more. But I like the Wii game. So no new Sonic game. No, this would probably be like a separate team. That's not. It's probably not the main Sonic team. It's probably like a separate team that they just got to remaster the game. The main Sonic team is still working on a big Sonic game. So yeah. Lost World was on PC. Yeah, I don't hate Lost World. I think Lost World's solid for me personally. I know there's some issues with the game, but I do like a lot of the aspects about Lost World. I do like some levels are really cool in Lost World. Yeah, I think they could Generations after Colors also. Yeah, I think Generations would be cool, but I think Generations is on PC, right? I think Colors would be great just because it's a unique Sonic game. You can still market Colors. You can still market Colors like, yo, like look at all these new powers. Like Colors has a good marketing buzz, right? Because you can take it, you can maybe even make some like Joy-Con colors with it. You can work with like Colors is a good game to market. And I think Colors actually sold well on the Wii. Like, between the Wii and the DS, it actually sold really well. Like, they made a lot of money off that game. Sonic Colors released in 2010, the year The Last of Us released, 2013. Been re-released numerous times, and now it's getting a remake. What timeline? Yeah, Sonic 06 remake. Sonic 06 needs to stay dead. Toby, make sure we stay dead. Keep it dead. So yeah. Yo, shoutouts though. I just saw it updated. 298 Elite Ninja. Who are the last two? The last two Elite Ninja. Let's go. Let's go. Sonic Heroes Remastered. Sonic Heroes Remastered. That'd be great, right? Wouldn't that be? Would you guys like that? Sonic Heroes Remastered. Yeah, that game sucks. I remember renting that game and being upset. I don't think that game is very good. I don't think it's a very good game. So what are your thoughts? Lost World looking like Mario Galaxy, solid game though. Lost World, there's some Mario, yeah, there's some elements to it, but Mario Galaxy is just so much better. Since Sonic Heroes was so dope, I loved it as a kid. Go back and play that game, VC. It's kind of trash. It's built off nostalgia. It's kind of like when people said, "Oh yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are great games." Dude. Woo. Go back and play Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Man, those games, outside of a few levels, those games are Sonic Colors is way better than Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Like I think Sonic Colors is like way better than Advance. Way better. Way better. Remember Sonic Lost World and Yoshi and Zelda level? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, King Joker with that tune in tier pledge. Thank you so much, King Joker. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that, man. Hey, what's up, Katana Riku? Sonic Heroes is actually one that I've never heard of. Yeah, Sonic Heroes, you play as 3 different heroes all at once, and like you go through levels, but it's corny. It's kind of corny. Yo, King Joker, thank you so much for that Monkey Q Sharingan. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, man. Make sure you check out the page, the Discord link. It should be, there's a link in your perk package, but there's also a Discord link if you scroll down on the community page. So make sure you join in. You get into all of our tournaments, all of our gameplay sessions, everything. It's all there for you, man. So yeah, shout outs. How much is it for Sonic music again? Sonic music, because we actually have a Sonic topic today. I'll do Sonic music. I'll do classic music for $5. Classic Sonic music. New Sonic music, $10 and up. Sonic Heroes does not suck. Sonic Heroes kind of sucks. But I know you guys have a lot of nostalgia for it, but so that's okay. I feel you. I feel you on that one. Yo, Corey D with that 300 Elite Ninja pledge. Let's go. Shout outs. Yo, I appreciate that. Hold up. Let's look at Sonic Heroes. 64 on Metacritic. 64 on Metacritic. Great game, though. Great game. Metacritic isn't the be-all, end-all when it comes to video games, right? Alright, yo, shout-outs, though. Thank you so much for the support, though. I appreciate that. The PS2 version, which is the version that's the most reviewed version of the game. 64. 64 on there.
I want to shake your hand.
Fairy Tiger with the $5. Alright, yeah, we did hit 300 Elite Ninja. It's got an update, but we did hit 300 Elite Ninja. So the next goal will be at 330. We'll have a brand new OJ's Bizarre Adventure story time. And we'll have each 10, we'll have a remastered story time. So the new goal would be 330. Because we never really broken 330 before. So, all right. So Black Fae long story. Hold on, let me pause this. Let me pause this real quick. Let me get the right music going here. Let me get the right music. Oh man, let me get. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Shout outs to everybody who's becoming Elite Ninja though. Let's go. All right. We gotta get the right. We gotta hype up the music just right, man. So the funny, interesting thing is that me and Fei Long are the same height. We're not the same weight, but we're the same height. We're both 5'9". We both like to use nunchucks too. We both like to use nunchucks. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. So, I think I was in about, it was at 4th or 5th grade. I know it was like the summer of 4th or 5th grade. I'm not exactly sure. But, was it 4th or 5th grade? Anyway, whatever. It was when I was younger. How about that? So, it was when I was younger. So, we were playing a game of butts up, you know, or wall ball, whatever you want to call it, tennis ball. I was at my friend Dominic's house. And he kind of lived in the hood. It was definitely in the hood, you know, a lot of brothers and, you know, Latinos, and there was white people too, but it was definitely more hood rich, the apartment complex. But it was like one of those neighborhood hoods, you know? So we were playing butts up. And there was this black guy, man. Like, there was this black guy. His name was Clarence. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. No 8 Mile jokes here. But there was this guy named Clarence, and I call him one of those Xbox guys. You know what I'm saying? One of those, you know, those Xbox guys from my past. The guys that are like, there's certain guys that you don't mess with. And if guys are the same skin color as an Xbox controller, you're probably in trouble. Those were always the guys that you might be in trouble if you run into an Xbox guy. Before the Xbox was even a thing. If you run into the guys that were like Xbox shade, you were in trouble, you know? And Clarence was one of those Xbox shade guys, you know? But anyway, he was older than me. I think he was a couple years older than me. But we were definitely younger. And I remember we were playing butts up. And we were throwing the ball and blah blah blah. We were throwing, and this guy was big. He was he was at least like back in the day, he was at least 5'10". He was like 5'10", 5'11". So he was a big guy. He was definitely bigger than me at the time. And we were playing butts up, me and my friend Dominic, and there was this girl, I think her name was Jamila or something like that. There was this girl, Jamila, there was Dominic, there was Clarence, whatever. We were playing butts up, and I go to throw it, and he trips me. He trips me and falls, and like, you know, like he grabbed the ball, like he kind of tripped me. His foot was there, he tripped me, and he threw the ball, and he got me out. But, you know, you have to get up and run, and like we were playing like hood butts up. So like, he was like, you can like punch them. Instead of just like, you know, like you hit them with the ball, like it was like hood punch up. It was like ghetto, or not, butts up. So this dude, like everyone was just kind of hitting me, kind of like lightly. This dude started like stomping a mud hole in me. This guy was like legitimately like stomping me, like in the face and on like my stomach, like stomping me. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? I'm getting like stomped. I freaking grab his leg and I like turn and twist him and slam him down to the ground, like do a slam, and he pops up and was like, blah blah blah, N-word this, you want some, come and get some. And I'm like kind of backing up because he's older than me. It looks like he's gonna beat my butt, and out of nowhere, dude, he just starts firing on me because like at first he's squaring up like we're gonna fight, and I'm kind of apprehensive, you know. But I did just slam him down to the ground. I grab his leg and slam him down like full bore because like he didn't expect it. Because like I basically grabbed his leg and I took his other leg and I foot sweeped him and I slammed him down to the ground. Like I just used the martial arts technique on him. You know, I just used the kung fu technique. And because he was kicking the crap out of me. You know, and like I was like hurting. Like literally, I felt like I had like a punctured lung or like a broken rib, dude. Like he literally kicked the crap out of me. And I got tired of it. So I just slammed him down to the ground. So we got up, man, and like you thought he was gonna we started squaring up, and like I said, I was apprehensive, and then he just started swinging, freaking hit me right here, hit me in the face, and I'm just like, I'm like kind of just like blocking and just trying to, you know, recover from this guy just firing on me. And like I said, he was ghetto as hell. He was super ghetto. Like I said, he was Xbox black. Those guys, they don't even wait, man. But anyway, I'm just getting punched over and over, and at some point, man, I just get tired of it, man. I just get tired of it, and I just bust out the Fei Long. I just bust out the Fei Long. Dude punches at me, because, you know, I was doing Kung Fu. I know Kung Fu. I freaking sidestep, push his arm, and I freaking do like, they say it's the Fei Long, but I did like a rising up kick, and literally kicked him like square in the jaw. Kicked him square in the jaw. Dude kind of goes flying, hits up against the wall, recovers, and tries to tackle me, and like I dodge out of the way, like barely. He like grabs my leg. I'm saying he's trying to wrestle me. We wrestle multiple times over and over. We get separated, and then dude comes back. Like dude comes back and tries to fight me some more, and I freaking dodge. And this is where they call me like the Black Fei Long. I hit him with that kick, like, you know, if you ever played Street Fighter, Fei Long does like that fire kick where he goes upward. This is where they started calling me. They were going like, woo, calling me Fei Long, because the dude rushes at me again. Once again, sidestep, and I hit him with this 3-hit combo, like this 1, 2, and then like I freaking turned and like back fisted him right in the grill. Dude falls down to the ground, and everyone's just like, oh, this N-word knows this, he knows martial arts. Oh, this man crazy out here going, whoa. Like they were just acting hella ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when everybody just kind of comes in. There's already kind of like a circle. And Clarence is back, dude. Dude wants to fight me some more, but everyone just says, okay, like enough, because I don't know if he chipped my tooth, but like I had like a fat bruise for like when he socked me, because like he hit me right in the face. Like I kind of got bodied, you know, because he tackled me, you know what I'm saying? He kicked the crap out of me, and like, but him, I mean, his ear, when I kicked him, I freaking, his ear, he had like a stud in his ear, and the stud ripped through his ear, so he was bleeding all the side, like his whole earlobe almost was like off, you know. So they're like, oh man, you got fire kicked, he lit you on fire. So they just started calling me Black Fei Long, because I was wearing black pants, kind of like I was wearing like black pants, you know what I'm saying? Like I was wearing like a tank. I wasn't shirtless, but I was wearing a tank. So they just started calling me like, hey man, you they just, every time they saw me, you Fei Long, you Black Fei Long, because I hit him with that 1-2, and like, you know, Fei Long has like that what, like punch like that. I didn't do it like that, but I hit him with 3 punches, and people started calling me Black Fei Long, and like that front kick that I did on him. So it was just it was just freaking hilarious. So anytime that I went there, they would call me Black Fei Long, and then at some point I just didn't start going there anymore because they were just like too ghetto for me, man. Just like too ghetto for me, so I just stopped going. And plus we got older, so it was like there was no need for me to go over there anymore. But yeah, so yeah, they call me like Black African Fei Long and stuff like that. So it was just like it got corny after a while. Catch these hands, Clarence. Oh my gosh, yeah, this man, he caught that foot too. He caught that foot. They also used to make fun of me too because like I had like ghetto shoes, like I couldn't afford like the best shoes, you know, and like they used to make fun of me, say that my shoes were talking because like I had a hole in my shoe one day. So they would like make fun of me all the time and call me names and say certain stuff and all that. So it wasn't like I liked being over there anyway. So it was all, I liked my friend Dominic was dope. He was cool. But it wasn't like I liked being over, like all the neighborhood kids, like I never liked them anyway. So it was like no big deal like when I stopped going over there. So yeah. Since I can't remember the last time I was in a fight, probably elementary school. Yeah, I don't, this was a long time ago. This was a long time ago. So yeah. So yeah. It was a funny story though. But yeah, that's the Black Fei Long story. That front kick was nice though. I did hit him with like a jumping rising front kick and literally like knocked him like smack into the wall, dude. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good front kick. It's pretty good front, like a jumping front kick. Yo, shout outs to Pappy. Pappy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Back in the day, like I said, people would fight all the time. Like in today's day, obviously there's fights, but everybody has camera phones, you know, everybody has stuff. So like you're more apprehensive to fight like when you're younger. And like they can really screw up like where you go to college and stuff like that, you know, like your record. So that was like back then, I mean, dude, like your parents would let you go places. Like in today's day, like you don't like if your kid is under 18 or whatever, like you don't let them go nowhere, right? Like you got to be very careful. But back then, like when you were 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, your parents would let you walk over to your friend's house. Like that could be miles away. You know, at least my parents did. Like it was, but just because we didn't think about it back then, right? Like when you're 10 years old, 11 years old. But I would never let my daughter, you know, who's 9 years, she's turning 9. I would never let her walk to a friend's house at 9 years old. Hell no. But I was doing that at 9, 10 years old. Yeah, I was. You know. He says, anybody here isn't a mod? Yeah, we got a lot of mods. But Depressed Guzma is not a mod. Also, Armchair right above you is not a mod. And Angel Page isn't a mod. And Mohammed's not a mod. And Go Getter's not a mod. Yeah. So we got people that aren't mods. Clarence would have been like the guy who spins Will Smith on the Fresh Prince. Yeah, pretty much. He was a neighborhood bully. That guy was a neighborhood bully. But I remember he multiple times like he tried to like fight me more. Like whenever I go over there, he'd be like, oh yeah, it's over for you. It's over for you, man. It's over for you. I'm just like, oh god, like, bro, I'm not fighting you. Listen, like, you got Fei Long, okay? I never said that to him because I was always kind of scared, you know, because he was bigger than me and like he probably could kill me, you know, because like I said, I did not. Was I more flashy? Yeah, because I know martial arts, but did I win the fight? I don't know if I won the fight because he still wanted to fight. It only got broken up. Like he probably could have, and I was like dead tired, you know. Like he probably could have killed me. He probably could have really hurt me that day. But yeah, like I had a bruised rib. I had I remember I had a fat welt on my one of those sides. He socked me and like hit me like right here. So he punched me dead in the face. He tackled me. Like I said, he kicked the crap out of me when I was on the ground. So yeah, it's not like I won one, but I did freaking Fei Long kick him and hit him with the 3-hit combo. So yeah. OJ plays Shenmue in real life. Oh man, my mom used to freak out when I'd ride my bike a couple miles to my homie's friend's house in the 90s and 2000s. Yeah. Yo, shout outs though. Yeah, we did hit 300. Extensive, you can rewind the stream. Rewind it. I just told the story, so just rewind the stream and watch it, and then you can come back when you're done. Yeah, we hit 300. So the next goal, guys, for the next, we can do a remaster of OJ's Bizarre Adventure Storytime. I can let you guys pick. There's a few, like we have like the OJ Fight Club. We have the Kingpin OJ High School, which is not necessarily a fighting story, but it's just like my gambling story. We can do Dolls in Your Pockets. We can remaster any of those if you guys want. Just tell them again. Those are all really funny. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah. I still like the story of you doing something dumb, having your dad chase you around the whole. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember I forgot what I was doing, man. But my dad, yeah, it was called Alien Isolation, OJ. Oh my gosh, yeah, Alien Isolation, OJ. Yeah, that was a pretty good story. So you defended yourself. That's all that mattered. Yeah, pretty much. I was in a pretty dire situation at the time because he wouldn't stop kicking me. Like he just kept on kicking me, dude. He kicked me, dude. I think I got kicked at least 15 to 20 times before I actually because he's literally kicking the crap out of me, and like he had some he put like a Nike imprint on my chest, man. Like he literally kicked me in the chest on the ground. Like he was kicking me in the thigh, he was kicking me in my knee, he kicked me in my rib, dude. Like he was like it wasn't just like he was like winding up and like kicking me. Like it was like a combination between stomping me and kicking me, and like he didn't care. He's like, oh, look at this little B. Like I'm just gonna beat the crap out of him. I don't care. What is he gonna do? It's like, I was always, yeah, I was kind of out there as a kid. Like, sometimes I would like, get feisty. But whenever I went around there, especially with people that were older, I always seemed a bit like reserved when people that I didn't know much or anything like that. So, I always just was always just kind of reserved around people that I don't know. So he always saw me as that way. So he saw me as somebody that he can punk. And like I said, he was kind of a neighborhood bully anyway, so he would like intimidate kids and, do that type of stuff. He was, like I said, those Xbox guys, man, like they always were looking for something. They always were looking for something. So yeah, man. Flashbang. Let's see. How about you? Where your anime kicked your brother across the room? Anime kicked? I remember that. Wait, hold up. That story, anime kick. No, there was there was one story I remember. I can tell you guys. Me and my brother, when my brother's failed Shoryuken. So yeah, there's that story. There's the failed Shoryuken story, which I'll tell you guys. I think I've told you guys that, where my brother failed at a Shoryuken because of me. But maybe we can tell that story at 310 Elite Ninja. Yeah, 310. We'll talk about like the failed. We'll call it the failed Black Ryu. Shoy Black Yukin. Like I don't know what to call it. All I know is that he failed. That's all I gotta say. But I think I told you guys that story. But yeah, man. Yo, Franco, let's go! Hey, shout out to Franco with the JoJo! JoJo Fridays, let's go. Yo, thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support, man. All right, no more Fei Long music. No more Fei Long music. The Black Fei Long is silenced. But shout outs though. Thank you so much, Frank R with the $20, and he says, I gotta go, but thank you so much for the stream as always, OJ. It's been a while since I donated. It's because I'm officially getting married next week. Hey, congratulations. Don't worry, dude, don't worry about me, man. Get married. Take care. That's expensive. Take care of that, man. Take care of that. Get married. Have fun. Have the kids. Your wife is awesome, man. She's beautiful. You guys, beautiful couple, man. Congratulations. Congratulations on the marriage, man. Seriously. Hopefully you have many Frank R's. Many little Frank R's running around. No, maybe like one or two. Gotta have like one or two. Well, shout outs though, Frank. Congratulations, man. Congrats. Congrats on the marriage, dude. Congratulations. Couldn't happen to a better guy. Congratulations, man. If you're not in Street Fighter 6 as a cameo, I'm boycotting Capcom, bruh. I need to submit that. But thank you, Frank R, for the $20, man. I appreciate it. Seriously, thank you for the support, bro. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you're getting married, man. Your wife seems lovely. So shout outs. So yeah, man. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next bit of news here. We have Neo, The World Ends With You. We've got a brand new trailer. And we've got new screenshots. And we've got new footage. And we've got a bunch of information that I'm not going to read off because Square Enix literally like went hyper mode on this, like with all this. But I will play the new trailer for you guys. I will do that for Neo, The World Ends With You. We have a release date as well. The game is coming out July 27th. PlayStation 4 and also Nintendo Switch. So awesome stuff there. Really excited about Neo, The World Ends With You, man. I think this game's going to be really good. I think this game's gonna be super good. I'm excited for it. I am excited. All right, let's check it out. Huge environments to go through.
Can we just not?
Reaper team! This feels a little unsafe!
I have so much to live for! So many games to play!
So did your Zeptograms have time to process the mission?
The Wiki Twisters.
Oh, fresh out of the box, ain't ya?
Not yet. Not yet!
Our society won't fall to flotsam like you!
These babies are this season's must-have item.
Have a marvelous mañana. Just doing my reaperly job for once.
Do you need a smack to jog your memory? Splendiferous!
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya! Not bad!
No mercy for you!
July's packed, man.
I fear it may already be too late.
When you mess up, at least make it interesting.
What's the power of psychic pins? Yes, baby, the pins are back. The shoes? Oh, look at. Gotta get fresh.
Seems rather risky endeavor.
Ooh. Gameplay's looking great. Got some air combos.
Told you the only way to escape the game is to come in first?
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last!
The higher they climb, the harder they fall, the greater your spoil shall be. You know what that means. We're going after the Ruin Bringers.
Until now. Now you show no punishment for hindering my pursuit of happiness. You'll rue the day you mocked me for failing to obtain that ES pin.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think this girl's got the wrong idea. My head. I can barely think straight. Hang on. I'm having some serious deja vu. This happened before. Can I make sure it doesn't?
You put the day's events to change the future. Oh.
You've got some pretty big shoes.
Like Majora's Mask.
What did Susie K call him again? Neku or something? Come to think of it, yeah.
I have orders.
Oh, Neku.
Target acquired.
Yo. Yo. July 27th, man. I am ready. And the anime. Oh, man. I am so ready for this game. I am ready. I'm ready. I love The World Ends with The World Ends with You 1, the original game. Love that game. Played on the DS back in the day. Beat it. It was so good. And then I played the game a little bit on mobile. I don't like mobile. And then the Switch version is cool because they add some extra content, some music, remixes, things like that. But like playing it docked is just like, it's just so bad to play docked. The controls are just not very good, but portable, it's good. But yeah, I am excited for Neo: The World Ends with You, man. I am super excited for it. The game looks just super dope. It just looks great, man. Just looks really good. So yeah, man. So yeah, July 27th. July is big. We've got Monster Hunter Stories 2. We've got Monster Hunter Stories 2. We got this game, and we got Legend of Zelda Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So 3 pretty big releases in July of this year. Wow. That didn't look like Neku. Yeah, it did. You can see his orange. What the hell? Yeah, it did. He was wearing a mask over his face, but the hair was the exact same. That was definitely Neku. They even said Neku. That was definitely Neku. Man, I need to get The World Ends with You off my backlog since I have the Switch version. Where's my? I think I still have the physical copy. I think the game's rare now, is it? Can you find it normally in stores? Where is it at? Where's my copy? Okay, here we go. That's right here. Okay, the world ends with you. Final remix. The art's great in the game. That's definitely Neku. If it's not Neku, then that's definitely Neku. I mean, it seems like it's Neku. Definitely seems like it was Neku. I still have the day one DS version on 20. I used to have it, but I got it stolen. My copy was stolen, but I used to have it. I always see the world ends with you at Target, but not Walmart or GameStop. You should definitely pick it up. I think it might be rare down the line. I don't think they're gonna print a lot of copies of those. So let me see. The world ends with you. Final remix. Since the new one is coming out, it always goes in like popularity. So let's see where you can find it. Where you can find any copies of it. Let me see. Let's see how much it is on Amazon first and foremost. So yeah, there's 5 left in stock, and the price is $58.95. So the print run is done, guys. The print run of this game is done. I highly suggest, if you can find a physical copy of it, get it, because I don't think there's going to be more. They're not going to reprint the game. They're just going to make you buy it on the eShop if you want to play it. So if you want a physical copy of the game, I highly suggest picking it up now. Especially if it's like on sale, get it now just so you can have it, and it's probably going to be worth a lot more later down the line. You could invest in it. Yeah, my OG copy of The World with You got stolen. Let me see. The World Ends with You DS. Let me see how much it is on the DS. Yeah, it's 45. You can get it for $45 on the DS right now on Amazon. Maybe you can probably get it cheaper. Like if you go local, you can probably find it cheaper, like in like pawn shops and stuff like that. If you go local. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Robs? Welcome to the stream. Why does The Last of Us need a remake? It's not that old. It doesn't need a remake. They want to give it one. So it's not about needing. It's that they want to make the franchise more popular and to sell more copies of the series, the HBO series and all that. So it's not about needing. No. There's no need involved. It's about they want to. Not need, want. It's rare. It's a rare good thing I got when GameStop clearance for $15. Yeah. This is an awesome story, kind of brutal, but man, you can hold your own. Yeah. I did martial arts. I've always done martial arts like pretty much my whole life. So I haven't always won every fight, but I've always been competitive in every fight. How about that? I've never been knocked out though. I've never been like completely knocked out in a fight against someone else, you know? I've never been completely knocked out. Now, family, I've definitely been knocked out. Like my brother or my dad, been knocked out by them. But I've never been knocked out completely in a fight from what I remember. Never been completely knocked out. I've been beaten up, though, quite a number of times. We already talked about Prince Girl. The controls are fine, undocked. The touchscreen works great, but docked the controls aren't very good. But there's no other way to play the game on the TV. Like the game's never been re-released on like PS3 or anything like that. So the best version of the game is still the Switch version, because the DS version, I mean, you basically have to, it's dual screen. You use the touch screen. You use the stylus on one hand, and then the other hand you use the D-pad, and like you tap and like it goes back and forth, right? If you play it on the smartphone, it's all touch controls, but it's smartphone. And if you play it on the Switch, it's the same as the smartphone with the touch controls, but you get all the extra content of the final remix version. So the Switch version is still the best version to me, because the DS version I don't like. I don't like the DS version at all. Like I do like the DS version; it was fun for its day, but I don't want to go back and play the DS version. So to me, if I had to pick between the three, the Switch version is the best version, because the smartphone version plays a little bit easier, it being, you know, right there, but the Switch version has the extra content and you can still play it like the smartphone version. It plays good on a Switch Lite, for example. Do you really think that was Neku? I'm guessing we're getting faked out. Maybe it's not. Then fine. Maybe it's not Neku. It's whoever you guys want it to be. How about that? I don't care anymore. Okay. How about that? I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth whether it's Neku. Who gives a ish? Like, who cares? I don't care. I just want to play the game. So whatever. If it's not him, it's Beku. It's somebody else. Okay. There. Are you getting the version? Are you getting both versions of Neo? Yeah, I'll probably get both versions. I'll get a review copy for sure, and then I'll buy another version of whoever. The game's still playable, Wolfstar, because you can play the game portable. The game portable controls are just fine. The African Triforce with the $10, and it says at that point, I think it's safe to say Nintendo has a monopoly on Japan. I'm against monopolies, but so far, at least, it doesn't seem as though it's causing a problem. Doesn't seem it's causing a problem. Well, wait a minute. It's not necessarily that it's a monopoly. It's not like it's not like it's a conquered monopoly on purpose. Like they did things. It's like because Microsoft and Sony, they're the ones who are pulling out of Japan. They're the ones who are not getting enough Japanese stuff. So it's not like Nintendo forced the monopoly or anything like that. You know, it's basically because Microsoft and Sony aren't trying to invest into Japan as much, you know? So what can you do? Guys, I'm done with this whole who is it, okay? They said it was Nick, but some people are saying that maybe it's a fake out. Who cares? It doesn't matter who it is. Just wait till the game comes out, then we'll find out. Like, this is trivial to sit there and go back and forth. I think it's this, but if you who cares? Whoever it is, we'll find out later. We'll find out for sure later. So who cares? There's no point in sitting here and going back and forth. I'm not. Stop wasting your time. The African Triforce. Thank you for the $10 though, man. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. It's fun to speculate, not in this way, because it's stupid. Because like we just don't know more. They say, oh, it's Neku. They said it's Neku. It's like, how much more can we do? We talked about it. People are saying some people think it is, some people it isn't. Okay, whatever. Doesn't need to be more than what it is right now. Come on. Like, we're really gonna let this dominate? Oh, if it's Neku or not? Like, who cares? Like, we'll find out when the game comes out. You know, just get the game and play it. Yeah, like, if there's no need to sit there and go back and forth and argue back and forth whether it's Neku or not. Like, who cares? Like, whatever, man. Like. Is it really? I mean, but hey, if you guys want to sit there and argue about if it's Neku or not, who cares? Okay, go ahead, do that. Do it. Fine by me. I won't entertain any of the comments though. How about that? So let's see here. Hey, what's up, Mohammed? It's clearly Deku. That's a tough pick between Monster Hunter Stories 2 Neo and Neo in July for me. Well, one of them comes at the beginning of the month, and the other one comes out at the end of the month. So if you want, maybe you get both, or maybe you just pick up whatever one that you want to pick up and then pick it up later. The game won't disappear. It's not Super Mario 3D All-Stars, you know what I'm saying? So it's not going to go away. So you can just get it later, you know? You don't have to necessarily pick between one or the other for the eternity. You can always pick it up later down the line. If you want the frame rate, definitely go with the PS4 version of the game. If you want the portability, go with the Switch version of the game. Square has been on fire this gen. They've been pretty good this gen. They've been pretty good. Hey, what's up, A2 Junior? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, man. How are you? How are you doing, sir? I am doing fantastic. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into some random Q&A, guys. I've got about maybe another 15-30 minutes that I can be on stream before I gotta go to Mama Essence's house. We're getting some nice pizza today. Your boy's eating some pizza, cheat day. So I'm getting some pizza and some Diet Orange Sunkist soda, Diet Orange, and some candy and some chocolate. So your boy's gonna talk to Mama Essence. And I promise I'll have Mama Essence on a show one of these days. Like, again, Mama Essence has been highly requested to come back and make her return. So Mama Essence at some point will be back on stream. Don't worry. One of these days. So yeah. Questions. So you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself, and be more than happy to answer any questions that you lovely people have here in the chat. Ironically, you can still get 3D All-Stars. You can still get 3D All-Stars, but not digitally. Whatever stock that they shipped out to stores, it's there. So you can still pick it up while they have the stock. I don't think that stream with Mama Essence. I don't think I copped the stream with Mama Essence. Yeah, you missed it. It was a while ago. Mountain Cougar, what's up, man? My store has hella copies left if anybody needs them. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo shipped a lot of them. Nintendo shipped a lot of those games, so they're still out there. Do I ever play my Switch in handheld mode? Yeah, I play it in handheld mode all the time before I go to sleep. I have a Switch Lite in my bedroom. And yet many YouTubers say scalpers are winning with 3D All-Stars and say it's Nintendo's fault. Shaking my head. I think they're just saying that because they see the prices, that the stupid inflated prices, and the fact that at some point it's going to get that way, and they're still upset that it was limited in the first place. But like I said, we don't know necessarily Nintendo's plans when it comes down to it. I still think that they're going to release it digitally via the store at some point. So, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't have a problem with them YouTubers or content creators saying that. That's fine. If they want to be upset about that, if that's their thing, or that they feel that that's wrong, then yeah, they're completely entitled to say that. Absolutely. So no problem. No issue here. Nintendo keeps unloading that online video. What would have to do with not getting majority downvotes rating on those videos? Nintendo keeps uploading that online video. What would they have to do to not get a majority downvote rating on those videos? I don't know what online video you're talking about. So I don't know what you're talking about, Wolfstar. Yo, shout outs to all the subs. I think this is definitely just Streamlabs catching up. Thank you for all the subscriptions, new people. Pizza and snacks with family sounds awesome. Yes, it is awesome. I look forward to Fridays every single week because that's when I see my mama, and you know, and I make sure she's doing okay, you know, and just see her, have a good time, hang out, talk about stuff. Birthday stream hype next week. Yeah, Tuesday we'll do the birthday stream on Tuesday, so hopefully it should be fun. The video that explains online services. Oh, the video that explains online services. So they keep I haven't seen the new uploads on that, and it got downvoted so hard. What would they have to do? Basically make it to where, I don't know, like they put out like Earthbound and more Super Nintendo games and like GameCube, and if they put out like GameCube and N64 and like Earthbound and more Super Nintendo games and all that stuff like that, then people would probably not downvote it so much. I don't really care though. If people want to go there and downvote the Nintendo Switch Online, go down for it. If you don't want it, if you don't like it, then don't pay for it. Go downvote it. Be upset, be angry, be mad. I don't care. I don't care about downvotes on a video. Like, it's irrelevant. Literally irrelevant. I don't care. If somebody wants to be upset at Nintendo Switch Online, go be upset. Don't buy it. Be angry. Be mad. Go play something else. There's plenty of options for people out there. Plenty of options. Maybe fix online. There's nothing. Online isn't broken on Switch. I play it all the time. Nothing's broken. Been playing Monster Hunter Rise, and the online works perfectly on there. It's not broken. I'm sure Nintendo cares if it gets downvoted. Okay, then that's for them to care about. I'm not Nintendo. So why do I care if they figuratively care about a video being downvoted? Like, that's their business. That's their problem, not mine. I try and get screwed. I have bad luck. I try and I get screwed, but I have bad luck in general. You try and get screwed with what? Woot 300 Elite Ninja. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It says OJ still hasn't lost his sense of humor. I just don't understand why I should care about what Nintendo's doing, like with Nintendo Switch. If people are downloading a video, like, why should I care? I pay for the service. I buy it. I play the games online. Am I supposed to be angry? What do you want me to do? Like, I'm not a fraud. I don't buy things that I don't think is okay, or at least I'm okay with. Yeah, it can get better, but I pay for it. I'm not a fraud. I know fraudism is rampant in gaming. Pay for things that you don't like and that you hate. That's rampant, and complain about it all day. I know that's what people do, and I know that's what content creators like to stress. Let's complain and angry. Oh, by the way, give them your money. But I don't do that. If I pay for something, I generally think that for me, it works and it's okay. Yeah, they can get better, but I'm not gonna go crazy about it. When I don't like something, or if something's really bad, I don't pay for it. That is what rational people do. But I know. YouTube, get angry, get mad, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you say it, and then also give them your money. But then also give them your money, too. That's the thing to do on YouTube. I get it. So yeah. Doesn't matter if the online was good, it's still pleased with bad data speeds. Monster Hunter Rise works fine. We have people with all varying data speeds on there. So Monster Hunter Rise works great. They already shipped it over to the new NPLN network, which that has updated things, and they're going to add improvements from there. So if you're mad that it's not better, they've already shifted it over to there to where it'd be better. So it's getting better. So I don't know what else. I don't know what you guys want me to say, or what you want. Like, I don't understand this question. Like, if Nintendo cares if it gets downvoted, they're already investing in making it better. We already had the stories about the NPLN and what they're doing there. So I don't know what else. I don't know what else people want, or what else you want me to say. So yeah. Pac-Man 99 is addictive. Have you been playing it? I played it on launch day. I haven't played it since. Is this true? Probably if they just added like GameCube and N64, people would stop downvoting, or stop being angry. But all those people that downvote probably buy the service, so yeah. I wish Nintendo would give better games for the NSO. Yeah, sure, better games would be great. You weren't kidding about John from Spawnwave being funny, and his answers to gym questions on Saturday was hilarious. Okay, yeah. Yo, thank you, IG Creates. I appreciate it. This is beating the dead horse with the Switch Online at this point. Yeah, it is. Yo, Nightshade with the opening thread. Let's go. Yo, Nightshade with the 25. He says, hey, what's good, OJ and Elite Ninja fam? Hope everyone had a good week and are ready for the weekend. I am. Just wrapped up my first full week on the new job and reached all of my end week goals. Played 3 of my favorite tracks. You pick whatever you feeling, G. Yo, thank you so much, Mr. Nightshade. Congratulations on the new job and that you're doing great. We're gonna play Dr. Mario. How about that? Thank you so much for the support. I am Dr. Mario, and I am saving lives. Yo, thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 25. You guys give some love to freaking Nightshade. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, like if they added GameCube games and like N64, I think people would probably be happier with it. So yeah, hopefully they do. If they do that, then people would be happy. Why is it when developers lose a source code, like Ninja Gaiden 2, they just can't use a retail copy? Because then you'd have to be reverse engineering the game. That's not, games aren't built off of the printed disc. It's built, you'd have to reverse engineer it, and that would take also some more time. So no, it doesn't work that way. Source code is different from final printed disc afterwards. Source code is not available on said disc of game. A complete source code for development, especially when you're adapting that to a new system and all that. So, man. If it was that, Shadow King, think about it. If it was that easy, then they would just do it. Think about it just for a second, right? Like Final Fantasy VIII had its source code lost. They had to reverse engineer it. If it was so easy as to get a retail copy and then just get it off from there, then just do that. You know, obviously it's not that simple. YZ250 Moto with the $20. And he says, here, I got you a year of Nintendo Switch Online. LOL, can you play the song from stage 1 of Mega Man X4? Yes, we can get that next for you, man. Thank you so much for the Nintendo Switch Online. I do appreciate that. Sometimes Nintendo sends me it, sometimes they don't. It's like one year they're like, hey, you want Nintendo Switch Online? I was like, sure, thank you. And then I already bought it. And then another year they're like, you don't get it. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then I bought it. And then another year they're like, yeah, you want it? I'm like, yeah. And then I accidentally bought it like the day before. So it's always interesting. But yeah, shout outs. Thank you for that YZ250 Moto. I will buy more Nintendo Switch Online. I will buy more. Thank you for the 20 though. That's very, very nice of you to donate $20 to the stream. Shout outs to everybody who supports the stream, man. I appreciate you guys. We're in random Q&A, so if you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys, so you guys can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, PlayerEssence by itself. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your lovely questions that are game related and all that good stuff. Shout outs to everybody who's supporting the stream, man. We hit a 300 Elite Ninja. Thank you guys so much for the 300. We're almost back to where we were. Remember, guys, if you were on the Tune In tier program, I have to keep on saying this because there's so many people that aren't back yet. But if you're on the Tune In tier program, it kicked you out when I lowered the price. So I did lower the price from $2 to $1. So it's cheaper for you guys. So if you want to get in and still play games against us and all that, hit the exclamation mark elite, or in the chat, you can type that in, or you can look at the link in the description and there'll be one on there too for you to get in. Like my man K through 9 King with the Tune In tier pledge. Get in on that dollar support. Let's go, baby. Thank you for that. Make sure you check out the Discord, K through 9 King. You're invited to all of our gameplay sessions, our private Discord. It's all there in the base dollar package, man. So thank you so much for that support. We're gonna make this get big, man. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Trying to hit 1K by the end of the year. And we're on a good pace. We're on a good pace to hit 1K as long as we keep showing them. So thank you for the support, man. We're gonna have a huge community to play games here, man. A huge community to play games. I'm really excited for the future. Thank you for that, K through 9 King, man. Thank you for that. That $1 compared to $2 actually makes a big difference. You know, it really does. People say, "Oh, okay, it's just $1. That's cool." You know, I can do that. You know, if you're short or whatever the case is, or short on cash and stuff like that, you can always say, "Okay, I'll just do that $1." It's not too bad. So thank you guys so much for supporting that. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Which of the 3 Sony stores being I think you meant studios being shut down caused all their physical games to, oh, okay, hold up. Stores caused all their physical games to skyrocket in price the most. Pronounced Vox Ls. Okay, Vox Ls. Okay. I've been calling you Voxless. Okay, so Vox Ls. I'm just gonna call you Vox. Probably Vita games, because that's the least. Vita and PSP games, because those are the yeah, PS3 not as much. Vita, probably Vita and PS3. Vita for sure. Vita and PSP games. Vita PSP games. Thank you for the support though. All right, so next up we're gonna play a track from Mega Man X4. Stage 1. Hey, thank you so much, Kevin Valencia. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Congrats on the success on your channel as well, bro. Did you want this stage? Yeah, this stage. Oh, man. This stage is... Oh, man, dude. This stage is freaking lit, man. I used to love old school Mega Man. I don't play Mega Man anymore like that, but I used to be a big fan of old school Mega Man. You know? How can you tell what music is copyrighted? Because I've played so much music on stream. A lot of you guys pick the same tracks. You know, people like the same type of music for the most part. So it's basically trial and error over the years that I've been playing music. Just trial and error. Oh, I remember, like, for example, Dire Dire Docks. That track is copyrighted for some reason. Not by Nintendo, but by somebody else. So I know it's copyrighted. So if anybody asks for Dire Dire Docks, I'm like, no, I can't play that. It's copyrighted, you know? So it's just trial and error. I just been streaming for a long time, so I just know. So yeah. Good question, though. Hey, what's up, Nightshade? Seriously, though. Good choice of music, yes, sir. Still enjoy playing Mega Man X games to this day. Yeah, Mega Man X games are fantastic. Mega Man is a great franchise. Things kind of went crazy in the PS1 era, though. I think that's kind of what somewhat killed the franchise, was the PS1 era. Because those games... Wasn't feeling the PS1 Mega Man games, man. Wasn't feeling them at all. Was not feeling them at all. K through 9 King with the $10. Joe. And he says, hey, OJ, been lurking for a while now, but been busy low-key waiting on the show. Yo, thank you so much. Hey, K through 9 King, thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being an elite ninja. Thank you for believing in my vision. And thank you for supporting the channel. It really means the world to me. Thank you so much. Make sure you join the community. Hold up. We got to replay that song, though, guys. We got to play that again. That's just, yo, YZ250. Thank you for requesting a banger, man. Like, yo. Back in the day, who grew up back in the day used to think that you were like Mega Man, like with a Buster cane, used to be like. I used to think Mega Man was so cool, man. Especially Mega Man X back in the day. I'm like, yo, he's like the coolest character. I used to think Mega Man X was so cool. Mega Man and Zero. I was such a big fan of Mega Man and Zero. Zero's my favorite Mega Man character. So I was just such a, like, I love like the ponytail, you know, like the red, the sword. Mega Man was always like lit back in the day, man. I don't know what the hell happened, but but yeah, dude, I used to love Mega Man. Big fan. Let's see, the PS2 eras where Mega Man games got bad, not PS1. Nah, those Mega Man X games on the PS1 aren't that great, dude. They're not that great. I think PS1 eras when they started getting kind of meh. Like the Mega Man like X7, X6, and like I don't think those are that great. Personally for me, I don't think those are that great, but I can see why somebody says maybe the PS2 era, the Mega Man games got kind of bad. Yeah, I think the PS2 era, the Mega Man games got worse, even worse than like the PS1, but they're not very good though. I think after the Super Nintendo era, I think the PS1 era is when they tried to force 3D into everything. That was the problem, that they didn't keep like the 2D sprites, they didn't keep like 2D. They tried to force 3D on everyone, you know, and that was the biggest problem. Like, it just moved slow. It didn't feel, you know, fluid anymore. It felt robotic, pardon the pun, but the Mega Man X games always felt like you were gliding, right? You were just like flowing, you were, you know, like just moving so quick. Like, if you ever like watch the Mega Man games on the PS1 and look at the speed of the game, then watch Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo and like see the difference between the two, you know? Like, Mega Man X just feels faster, feels better to play, and Mega Man on like the PS2 and the PS1 games just feel slow and forced 3D, you know? They should have kept 2D. They should have kept the sprite base. They should have made it like super slick 2D, 32-bit 2D. That's what they should have done, man, but they didn't. Obviously, they wanted to go 3D because, like, you know, graphics and all that. So yeah. All right, let's get another Mega Man track. Mega Man Chill Penguin. Mega Man Legends is really good. Mega Man Legends is good, but it's definitely dated. If you go back and play it, it kind of plays like trash. But yeah, it's a good at the time that it came out, it was good. Mega Man X4 was the last good one. Mega Man X4, I think Mega Man X4 was the last good, I guess, Mega Man X game, yeah. I think Mega Man 11's not horrible. I don't think it's bad. It's just not, it doesn't blow me away. What about Mega Man Legends? I mean, Mega Man Legends, like I said, it's a thing of its time. At the time that it came out, it was great, but is the game good? Like, it hasn't aged very well. Mega Man Legends, it hasn't aged very well. The Mega Man Zero games on the GBA are actually good. Those ones are not all of them, but they're actually solid. They're not bad. Those are not bad. I just don't like how they redesigned X. I mean, I just don't like how they redesigned Zero on there. I'm not as big of a fan of that, but like the games are good though. The GBA, the DS type of ones, they're not horrible. They just never, to me, captured the exact spark and flair of the original trilogy, but they're not bad. They're not bad. Capcom, give us Mega Man Battle Network collection. Mega Man Battle Network. Okay, so skip it. Whenever you become back Elite Ninja once again, I will call up I will call my contact at Capcom. I'll be like, yo, my boy Elite Ninja Skip It. Yeah. He wants Mega Man Legends. You good for it? Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, cool. No problem. That's what we're gonna do. No, I'm just messing with you. Skip it. Shout outs though. Yeah, Mega Man Legends. or Mega Man Battle Network. I was never a huge fan of Battle Network, to be honest. I played the games. I didn't like them as much as everybody else liked them, but I understand why people like them though. Like I get it. I get why people like them. Oh, I like the song too. X5 is pretty good. J2, did you play the original trilogy? I also want Mega Man Legends remake. They're not gonna remake Mega Man Legends. They're not. They're just, Capcom is not gonna spend that money to remake Mega Man Legends. Like, this is not gonna happen unless it was like a low budget remake of the game. Like, you know, they're just not gonna do it. Is it Franco? It says Battle Network and NT Warriors is what I knew about. Battle Network, I know about that. Yeah. Sony is now doing the same as Nintendo. Sale the same game time and time at full price. Well, they've been doing that. I mean, I don't think Sony hasn't. When Sony's been doing that, I don't think it's any different. But it depends. There's varying levels. Nintendo doesn't change the price of whatever game. It can be a remake, a remaster, a port. It doesn't matter. Nintendo says their philosophy is full price for pretty much any new game that comes out. That's like a big scale franchise or a larger franchise. Sony's been doing that too. I mean, Demon's Souls came out and it was $10 more. That was a remake. So yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, then don't buy it. I mean, I think that's the overwhelming thing here. If you don't like the price of the game, if it's not worth it, then simply don't buy it. Play something else. Simple. I did watch the Mega Man cartoons. I didn't think it was very good. Well, the original cartoon was okay. I mean, it was okay. You didn't watch my video, Cyan Ryan, about the Ace Attorney collection. That stuff's coming. It was in the Capcom leak, so watch my video. Mega Man X3 is the best Mega Man X game. Absolutely. I think Mega Man X3 is definitely the best Mega Man X game. He says, I wish I knew coding, programming, and designed to do Mega Man Legends myself. I mean, it would take you forever, dude, Tommy. Like, it wouldn't even be worth your time. Yes, you've played all the games? Okay. So you've played all the games that you still have that opinion? Okay. X5. Okay. No problem there. I guess I'm just not a fan of moving to 3D. I think that was my biggest thing. That was my biggest problem with the... Just didn't feel fast and fluid. It just didn't feel fast enough for me. I don't know. Just lurking at the moment. Gonna play some Monsters to Rise tonight. Hey, there you go, Nightshade. Great, Ace Attorney is coming. I was talking about the rest of the 3DS. Yeah, there's a collection coming too. There is a collection coming. You didn't see all the rumor. Mega Man and Bass. Yeah, I always thought Bass was kind of cool, but I always thought that Zero was cooler than Bass. So I never really got too much into Bass or his character and all that stuff like that. So yeah. All right, any other questions, guys, before we wrap it up? We're pretty much done with the stream, but if you guys have some questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Smash 4 is trending. Let's find out why. Why the hell was this even in Smash 4? Commander video? That was in Smash 4. Because the Bit Trip Runner games, those are really big on Nintendo platforms, so they put that in there. Yeah, a lot of people don't know who Commander Video is. They don't know the franchise. They don't know like the tie, the history that it has. Actually, the Bit Trip franchise is one of the reasons why Nintendo's digital service even got going. Those were some of the best-selling games. Was the Bit Trip Runner franchise, was on the original WiiWare. That's what helped kick off Nintendo's indie game, you know, because before they were very tough on indies. You need to have the studio, you couldn't work out of your house. There's like a lot of bad stuff that was going on. But Bit Trip Runner franchise really helped open Nintendo's eyes to the joy, to like the potential of indie games. It was the Bit Trip Runner franchise. That was the first, you know, mega hit series for Nintendo in terms of their digital service, was the Bit Trip games. So Commander Video being in Smash 4 as a trophy was basically paying homage to the history and legacy of the Bit Trip Runner franchise for Nintendo platforms. Now, another thing, back when the Wii U was struggling quite a bit, there was a game that came out, the Bit Trip Runner 2 or whatever the case is, right? That game came out exclusively for the Wii U at the time. And while it wasn't the biggest game, it was something for people to play, and I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I 100% did platinumed or whatever. 100%. I 100% did the game, you know? And I thought that game was fantastic. It was difficult to get everything, but it was really good. So there's a lot of Zoomers that have no idea who Commander Video is, because the Wii was kind of before their time. WiiWare, they were like babies. Because think about it, WiiWare was rolling in the mid 2000s. So if you're 17, 18, 19, you weren't playing WiiWare because you were a baby. You were young, you were a little kid. So you weren't playing Bit Trip. So because there's people that are saying they have no idea who this guy is or what he's doing inside the game. Also, Commander Video, Runner 3, that was a Switch exclusive for a while too, and that game's awesome on the Switch. Runner 3 is fantastic. So yeah, there's also that. I remember playing Bit Trip on the Wii. Good times. Yeah. Wait a minute, Cyan Ryan, aren't you real? But I'm a Zoomer, OJ, I'm 17. Well, then you played it way after, because if you're 17, so that means you were born in what, 2004? You were born in the early 2000s. Bit Trip was, I remember playing Bit Trip in 2009 or something like that, or 20. So you were a baby. So if you play it at the time that it came out, you were a baby, or you played it later down the line, There's not a lot of Zoomers that played Bit Trip. Guys that are 17, 16, 17 years old that were playing Bit Trip. So maybe you're the special case here. X5 is 2D, it didn't go 3D till X7. Yeah, but let me show you what I don't like about X5. Yeah, let me show you. So the problem that I have with Mega Man X5 is just the art style at times. Yeah, it still has that 2D, but I see what you're saying. But it still has that, but I just don't like some of the art style on it was just not my thing. But no, I see what you're talking about. X5 definitely still has that, but like this stuff, hold up, let me. I'm not a fan of this. I'm really look, this looks so weird. What is this? This is not what I signed up for. I don't like this fake 3D, stuff. I didn't like when they went this type of way, they're trying to make 3D. Look at this. It's real steps. But it's him, he's flat on there. It looks like they planted a JPEG on a background, I'm not a fan of this. It's still a good game, but this is where I saw them going astray, was this, So I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of this type of what they did here with it, and this is okay. This art style, it's okay, but I don't know, man. I'm just, this. All this, man, I don't know. Whereas, you look at something like Mega Man, let's look at Mega Man X3. They just tried to be, too, I like this right here. This is what I'm talking about. Here we go. See, the backgrounds are just, even though it's still so much, hold up. This is what I'm talking about. See, this somehow looks more appealing than way stronger hardware. The snow and the backgrounds, how they did it, it looks better. All right, take it easy, Muhammad. Oh, hold up. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. I just like this background, how they did things just so much more, the art and the character designs and all that. But that's just me. That's just me. I see this is a futuristic background, but it's nowhere near as annoying as the other the PS1 Mega Mans, So yeah. So that's just me. That's just me. My sister's asking me like 5 million questions right now as I'm streaming. But yeah, that's just my thoughts, guys. That's just my thoughts. That music in the Ice Stage Mega Man X3 is lit. Oh yeah, let's play that real quick. Mega Man X3. Let's play that real quick. I do like that music. Blizzard Buffalo. All right, we'll finish out with this track, guys. All right. So yeah, dude, I just finished Mega Man X1 today. How'd you like it, FG Comps? But no, I see what you're saying though. Like, the gameplay's still there. Like, it's not horrible, J2. Like, I'm not trying to sit there and you know, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that 3D. Try to go on with the 2D sprites. I'm just not a big fan of it. Well, I don't think it's very good, Depressed Kuzma. I don't like 3D backgrounds like that fake 3D backgrounds with 2D sprites. I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather have all hand-drawn it for 2D. So, I mean, but if you like 3D backgrounds with 2D sprites and you think that looks great, then that's fine. But I disagree. Overdrive Ostrich. The names of these beasts are these you know, these different enemies in Mega Man are always great. Robot Masters are always fantastic. X6 and X7 are unplayable for me. They ruined those games. Those are pretty bad. Yeah, I don't like either of those games. Like I said, to me, X1 through 3 was like the best, and you know, and the other ones were not so good. But doesn't matter at the end of the day, you know. So yeah. Okay, if there's a new Metroid with the exact Super Metroid sprite frame design and totally different story mechanics, it would sell. That's what everybody says about oh man, they're gonna remake Metroid on the GBA. GBA has a lot of people. They're gonna remake the original Metroid. Oh, it's gonna have the sprites of the newer Fuse. Oh yeah, it's gonna sell. Yeah, what happened? I'm not saying that it wouldn't. I mean, Switch is obviously a different beast, and I'm pretty sure it would sell well. I'm just saying, like, we've heard that before. But no, you're right. Yeah, I think it would sell, but don't expect it to do like 5 billion copies or anything like that. You know, don't expect it to do that. You know, definitely difficult, but it felt rewarding. Yes, it's very rewarding. I want to go back. Wait, what? Where did you play it at? Where can you play? Can you play it on the Super Nintendo Classic, right? What games are... Hold up, let me give me a second. Oh, I kind of want to play it now. Where's my Super Nintendo Classic? What games are on the Super... Okay, here it is. I kind of want to hook up the Super Nintendo Classic and maybe play some of these... Because, like, I suck at these games now. Like, since I haven't played them in forever, I'm trash. I'm trash at these games now. But I kind of want to play them. Oh, Gravity Beetle? Oh yeah. Woo! Oh man, this was good too. This was really good. All right. Oh, you got Mega Man X on here. That's all you got is Mega Man X. Kind of want to go back and play some of these. So you've got... This is why I'm not so crazy about Nintendo Switch Online. I already got one of these. Okay, so Super Mario RPG's on here. Super Mario World, Contra 3, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario Kart, Yoshi's Island, Star Fox, Kirby's Dream Course, Final Fantasy VI, Kirby Superstar, Super Metroid, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Super Ghouls and Ghosts? Yeah, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Earthbound, F-Zero, Secret of Mana, Mega Man X, Donkey Kong Country, Super Castlevania 4, Super Punch Out, and Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. A lot of games. Just Yoshi's Island. There you go, Yoshi's Island. Good stuff. I want to go back and play some of them. And also the never released Star Fox 2. Never released Star Fox 2. So I kind of want to hook it up and maybe play. Where's it at? I know it's somewhere here. I gotta find it. It's somewhere in my mess of my room. Super Castlevania 4 is so good, but too easy. Is it? I think people would think that game's kind of hard in today's day. Come on, play this Gravity Beetle one more time before we bounce. Okay, one more time Gravity Beetle, guys, and then we'll wrap it up. Franco says, seeing you, RGT, and Spawncast makes me want to be, wish I was a part of a podcast like that. It's never too late. You can start your own podcast. You know, you can always start your own podcast and get some of your friends to help you do it, or do it by yourself. You know, there's nothing's ever stopping you from doing your own podcast. Just get some equipment, get a good mic, have a decent PC, have a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel, and think of a name and start your own podcast. Even if nobody watches it at first, at least you're still doing something. Yeah, but Super Ghouls and Ghosts, those games are just like ridiculously hard. Like for like no reason. Chrono Trigger, you can play it on the PC version's better now. You can play it on PC. I don't know. I've already played all these games though, to be honest. Oh, Secret of Mana's on here too. Did I mention Secret of Mana? Secret of Mana's on here as well. I've already played and beat all these games. I beat FF6. I beat Super Mario RPG a million. Like I beat everything on here. It's like I'm not dying to play. I think I've played this like one time, but I've beat every single game on here, man. So, although I kind of want to, I barely remember Earthbound. I kind of want to go back and play Earthbound. Kind of want to do that. The only reason why I wouldn't stream is because classic games, people backseat game way too much in classic games. So I'd rather just like make a video on it or just not say anything at all. But people backseat game too much. Like on Earthbound, a bunch of weirdos, you know, like Earthbound has like a bunch of weirdo fan base, so people backseat too much. So yeah. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I do appreciate that. Please make sure you check out my videos on the channel. I know a lot of you guys probably have not seen my most recent videos. So if you have not seen those, hey, shout out to Black Cat. It's addictive. Monster Hunter Rise is super addictive. But if you have not seen my videos for the day, please make sure you watch them. I had a video on a Hype remake coming to the Switch, and also No More Heroes 3 and some of the things that they're doing with that game. So I'm going to go ahead and link that video for you first. So make sure you watch that. And if you've already seen that one, that was today's video. I had another video talking about how Monster Hunter Rise sales prove that Sega and Atlus made a costly mistake with Persona and Nintendo Switch. So I talked about that as well. So make sure you guys check out that. And that's the second video here. That one has nearly 10K views, so make sure you guys watch that. So, all right, so that wraps it up for this one here. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for the 300 Elite Ninja. We did hit 300. I'm so happy about that, but we have to keep going up and up. The next major milestone is 330 to get past where we were before. And then the next major milestone after that would be 350 and then 400. Like if we get to 350, I don't think we've ever been in the 350 range before. So that would be like the highest that we've ever gotten. So that would be great if we can get to 350, man. But yeah, I think that new dollar tier is definitely going to help out. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Watch the videos if you can. New Black Keely segment. I'm filming a Black Keely segment tomorrow morning. It'll be up on the channel. So if you guys want to laugh, let's laugh. Let's make Black Keely big, man. I kind of want to turn Black Keely into its own thing. So if tomorrow's video does well and people are enjoying Black Keely stuff, I'll do more of it. All right. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. Wait. Bye. Peace. Bye. Peace. Bye and peace. All right.